Perpetually. Yeah.
Oh, right. Hey, you're watching BlurdDotRadio.
BlurdDotRadio.
I am your host for this evening. My name is Mike Stidham. Where is it? There it is.
Mike Stidham.
I am joined by DJ L.O. Kahari.
Baby, I'm ready.
Steve is here.
Are you ready, Elgin?
I'm ready.
Hey.
You know.
Did I hit the button twice? No, I didn't.
Nope.
We got Kenny.
You dropped
Greetings.
your
Ash got him somewhere. Sorry, my breath smells
I said
like
turn you on. I have gum. If anybody wants some, a fresh pack. I just bought it.
Kahari Kyles is joining us this week.
Thank you guys.
Steve, you gotta do the clap effect.
Oh, my bad. Clap.
I'll clap for me. It's been a while.
You got claps on your
I do, but they're loud as fuck, and I don't like them.
I'm screaming. We have been rescheduling. You guys have been booked and busy.
Yeah,
It has been a crazy summer.
I want to say you were supposed to be on in June.
July?
Yeah.
Then July.
Yeah, we've been
We rescheduled like
a
a billion times.
for sure. But you're here now.
I'm excited to be
That's
here. I'm excited.
Yeah. So Kahari, the way that we start off every show is with Blurred Out.
Blurt it out.
During Blurred Outs, we talk about one geeky thing that we have done over the week. But I'm going to start with you because I'd like to know, one, how'd your show go?
It was beautiful. It was by far the best one so far.
Nice.
It is amazing.
You want to tell people about your show?
So, hi everybody. This is Kahari. I'm from the west side of Chicago. I secured a residency in Edgewater at a restaurant called Pork Chop where they have a speakeasy in the back. So I have a summer series once a month Fridays specifically because that's where the green is. The money's on the weekend. You got to think strategically. I secured a spot there, so I pick my artist, myself, my feature performers, because I don't believe in calling people openers.
No.
These are artists as well who are out here on the grind just as well as I am. I respect them. I see the art, and I headline.
I'm still listening.
Show.
I was just shocked. We got grandma candy over here.
Yeah, no, I bought some candy from a store.
Not the grandma candy.
It was,
Not that you got to knock it on the side of it. It's that hard.
It's in a Ziploc
Is that
bag.
gummies?
No, it's actually just regular old candy.
Is it saltwater taffy?
Okay, it's not saltwater.
It's good though, right?
It's decent, yeah.
You want some candy, sugar?
Yes,
No drugs
giving
in
very
it.
much
I'm not gonna
that.
wonder where I am.
It's a regular old candy.
Does she hide it? You know, when they cup your hand a little bit and pass it to you in church?
Like, shut up.
Like, homie was like, "Yo, you want to try one of these candies?" And I was like, "It's regular candy." It was I was waiting for my food and I tried one. I was like, "You know, this shit's actually
It's not bad.
it's not bad."
Very
You know,
Jolly
give me some of
Rancher.
that shit. You know what I mean? It's like Jolly Ranchers. You want one, Kahari?
I got gum. I'm gonna pass on the grandma candy for now, but I'm gonna come see you after the show. I'm screaming.
But please continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that show was amazing. I'm already gearing up for the September 13th show, which would be, I don't know if we're gonna extend into a fall series. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have to talk to the booker about it, but I would definitely love for the support of Chicago to come out. I'm always looking for new talent. I already have my feature performance for that month. Shout out to Ken, Ken, killing every note. Okay, nice. Jason. Stark of Huey is supposed to show up. C-Baby is going to be hosting, and he's going to do. C-Baby. I love C-Baby. He's crazy talented. Nice. So I'm doing an all rap kind of thing for my feature performers this time, and I'm gonna be spitting a couple of bars myself. Getting my little hot 16, you know what I'm saying? Nikki, young moolah, baby.
You got a freestyle for us right now?
You gonna hit the old school raps? Brother, they the same when the put on pain. You don't know about to get up.
I'm screaming.
I don't even know about to have some chicken and grits.
I am hollering right now.
Was that from Curtis Blow? Did you make that up just now?
Made it up just now.
Nigga, I knew you made that up.
Curtis Blow is much better.
What do you mean, man? I thought mine was better.
Shout out to Curtis Blow, who named himself after cocaine and people didn't realize it.
I did.
If you saw the cover, you would have known he was wearing an all-white
lines?
suit.
Yeah.
That's white lines better recognize.
I mean, it's
Bounce
blow.
prize. Open your
Blow.
eyes. No.
Blow is cocaine.
Here is your.
Yeah.
I just dropped.
I told
Okay,
you.
I just dropped it.
What
there.
have been some highlights from
it
the
again.
Oh, okay.
summer series? And what's the name of the summer series?
So Kahari Fridays. The first one that was the most successful was an evening with Kahari. I had Ocean Bailu. I had Brandon with a V. I had Sun as a part of the lineup, and Lyric.
Oh, shout out to Lyric.
She's amazing. She's so talented.
For sure.
But that was the most successful one.
Okay.
I had sold over 62 tickets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Making that money?
No, because I actually didn't make any money. So like, let's talk. We're gonna talk about that. You know, I think that there's a misconception. If you're in it, if you're in this industry for money, you in the wrong
Oh
industry.
yeah, you're not gonna get paid.
You know,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna
yeah.
get paid.
Yeah,
You know,
you might get.
I'm
you might
definitely.
get
I
some
made a
drink
lot of
tickets.
financial mistakes. I spent $2,000 on that show out of my own money. $800 worth of studio time, not counting rehearsals and payouts to my team, because I didn't do this by myself. I think that a lot of people have a misconception that you have this fantasy that you just
for
about
sure.
to jump on the stage, but there's hours of preparation. There's muscle strains and bruises that come with tugging gear, connecting things, mechanical failures. So no, I didn't do it by myself. I have people who I hire, you know, that help curate the brand or the business that is quote unquote Kahari. Like I tell my team, I said, this is not just about me. I'm the front face of this thing, but there's y'all are behind me. We have a democracy. I don't make decisions based off of, oh, I'm the boss. I'm gonna be. No, we sit down and we have meetings.
Nice.
After every show. I want to hear y'all feedback. I want to hear how y'all feel. What can we do to be better? What can I do to be better vocally? Or what do we need to cut out? So we're making some changes. Shout out to DJ One Solo.
I was just about to say that too.
That's my brother. I met him through you.
Nice.
And
Look at
you
this
know,
guy here. Putting everybody together. in Chicago.
he hates people, but he loves me. So we have that's my brother for life. We locked in.
For sure.
He's a hard worker,
Very cool.
immensely talented.
Very
I was just talking to him today. I was like, "Are you coming today?" He's like, "No." I'm like, okay. You know, he's been busy though. I keep him.
Yes, children.
Children and
They'll keep you busy though.
Kahari keeps him busy. Like I be making last minute switches and he be dealing with my crazy.
How did you make all these connections to the people who you book for Kahari Fridays?
So my vocal coach, her name is Ashley Nicole. She had a brunch 2 years ago at her close friend's house in a low end off of like 50th and Michigan. And his house was gorgeous. You know, them brownstones over there still top tier.
Yeah, right.
You know, the area might be a little hard. You know, you might have to fly past some bullets and that McDonald's right there. But baby, off the green line. But the houses is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And so I met him. His name is Marcus Rashad. And we stayed in touch via social media. And he had a post literally on Facebook like, I'm looking for artists who wants to do shows, who's ready to work. And this was the top of this year in January. I literally curated a list of songs that I liked, that I've enjoyed. Because I'm now branching out to do more original material. But these were just songs that I liked, that I felt like told a story.
So
a set list.
you were covering something. Got it.
And so he gave me some dates and he wanted to get me done. He wanted to do a show in March. I'm like, no, that's too soon. I need time to really put this together and nurture it the right way. It's crazy. I had hired a band and literally 35 days before the show had to promote. I fired the original band that I was supposed to work with because they were overbooked. I think that, you know, a lot of people as musicians, they're chasing after the mission. And I'm not mad at anybody trying to get a bag. That's what you're supposed to do. The bag is important. but don't ever overbook yourself. Because when you're overbooking and you have all these
Tell
priorities and everything like that, you're not going to have time for other people that you need to do.
Not pointing no elbows at nobody, but somebody over here is
Hey, man, somebody-
constantly.
I feel like, I'm being honest, you know, I just feel like you lose sight of the bigger vision. And I think that what's important is that you make time for your other clients or other things. So if I'm committed to this situation over here, I need to pour all of my attention into that. And I felt like they weren't really necessarily committed to what I was doing.
Gotcha.
I was just another mark on the list and another check.
Yes. Yeah.
So I literally hit up Lainey and Chop. Chop Suey's on drums, and Lainey is on guitar. And I was sending them a paragraph statement like, "Hey guys, you know, very politically correct. Unfortunately, I'm going to go to another direction right now." And I'm like, "Yo, this is my fee to Chop and Lainey," and we got in the group chat and we made it work in 35 days. And so that very first show was incredible.
Nice. Can I ask you, how do you fire a band? Speaking of political correctness.
Fired.
Right.
Bye bye.
I think we're done.
Here's some fire
This is
emojis.
not. Yeah, I literally had a conversation with Jovan because she had a situation where
Shout
I
out to
think that.
Javon Major.
Yeah, she has a situation where she has to kind of make that decision, and I'm like, you are very bright and you're a capable young woman. This is not something that's aligning with my core beliefs, and this is not something, and we're moving in a different direction. And I wish you well. And we are the city of blues. Chicago has so much history, and there's a million, baby. There's a million and one instrumentalists in Chicago.
Right.
I can go down the street and pluck somebody off the street that played the drums. You can get a little drummer boy in front of Art Institute of Chicago on Michigan Avenue and get them to get on the drum.
Yeah.
Baby, don't ever think you not irreplaceable.
Right.
For sure.
Same Beyonce.
Pure queen. Okay.
There you go. And lastly, tell us about your creative process. You talked about covering some songs, creating some original songs.
Yes, I do have an
Yeah.
original song.
You said you have like 8 of them, right?
So these songs that I have put out are covers. Now I've done, things vocally where I have, we made shifts and beat drops, and my tone is completely different from the original song and things of the nature. And I can drop some more stuff to I can't stand him right now. But I was working with KXLA at Complex 2010. I started recording pretty later in my career. I started recording when I was 24.
Okay.
And I'm 34 now, so that's 10 years,
Hey.
well over 10,000 hours.
Nice.
Just trying different things. I've done straight up pop. I have over 50 songs recorded.
Nice.
And
Where are those songs?
on this phone,
You're not gonna put them up?
absolutely not. Not everything needs to be heard. Like I
True,
said, I was
true,
just
true,
growing
true.
and learning, and my voice has changed so much from that time period. Like, I'll play you guys some stuff when we get done.
Okay.
But not every, I'm in a different era in my life, constantly growing. But I do know I know where you going, Mike. Like, release everything. You know that meme? You literally know that meme of that person is like unreleased songs and they wearing like the backpack that's like 10,000 times they body mass.
Yeah.
That is me.
Yeah.
I'm literally
for sure.
sitting like, but they say release everything, collab with everybody.
I'll say I appreciate an artist's creative control. I was actually going to say the opposite of, if you don't feel like that should be released, you don't got to release it. If you feel like you are better represented by your current work.
Yeah.
And I think that's an admirable quality for an artist to have, because so many people coming up are like, drop 100 gigs
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Let all these people know.
And then the
that you
market
make
becomes
music for free,
saturated. Like,
like it is.
you don't want to oversaturate people with
sure.
everything. I know there's people. I have some my friends. They be like, I pull down some of my work, and I'm like, but you want to give something to where your listeners can reference to the beginning of your journey, even though this wasn't necessarily mixed right, or it was about a person that you can't stand anymore. Still give them the starting point of your arc. I think that is so important. So the records that you guys are listening to, I did Bouncing Christmas of 2019. 29. That record, I don't believe I did in 2018. It's a lot of songs on here. I'm just gonna keep dropping some stuff for him to spin.
Nice.
This is what y'all love. Kahari loves this record. They love this record. They love it because it's light and fluffy and in the pocket.
For sure.
They made me jump on Stomping Grounds and perform it.
Nice.
I can't. But it isn't part of myself because it's a bop. It's a little bop.
A little bop.
For sure.
It's a perfect representation of my personality.
Little Diddy Diesel.
Yeah.
That's a good single.
No Diddy. No.
None.
No Diddy bop. We not Diddy bopping anymore.
I actually looked at my Bad Boy Records t-shirt today and was like, damn.
That's not a good choice. My oh my, have the mighty have fallen.
Let y'all know.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to
It's
do with all the
crazy,
vintage
right?
Sean John?
I used to rock Sean John in high school.
Yeah, we all
Baby,
did.
Sean John was SeanJohn.com. I love his cologne. Don't give me. I love Unforgivable. But what you did to Kelsey was unforgivable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I wore Iceberg.
What is that?
You remember Iceberg
Yeah,
drinks?
yo,
Iceberg, you're so fancy.
Come on now.
Iceberg used to be heavy.
What is
Iceberg
that?
is
See, I was born in
heavy as hell.
1990.
Platform.
So when I was in school,
There was like a TJ Maxx Iceberg.
Iceberg used to. That's when
remember
you
what it
used to
was
wear all
called,
the
The Looney Tunes and
yeah.
Peanuts.
No, it was Donald Duck was the fat was Iceberg.
you got to bring it to me because I can't. So when I was in high school, I graduated in 2008.
Okay.
We were still wearing jabot. When you had K-Swiss on,
Jabot?
when you had K-Swiss on, you was a skank. You was like a chalupa. We used to call it chalupa.
Wait, hold on now.
Chalupa.
Back.
You chalupa.
What? K-Swiss was the only shoes that look good on my feet?
Well, they used to call you a chalupa back behind. Oh, she chalupa.
It was a chalupa.
You a chalupa. I know y'all remember. That's a Chicago thing.
No, we weren't.
A chalupa.
Yeah, I wasn't
like
here
the
yet.
clean. It didn't matter what kind of colors you had. You had the light blue ones, the red ones, the black ones. She chalupa. Oh, he chalupa. You out in these streets chalupa. I'm like, oh my
Is
god.
that a good thing or bad thing?
That's very bad. That's slut.
Oh, no.
That's like you a slut.
Sound like it.
Oh,
Don't
no.
You a
sound good on
slut.
that one.
Wow.
That's what it is. Chalupin was
K-Swiss?
first K-Swiss.
This is a good thing I ain't go up in Chicago.
That's
Jabos,
wild.
Parish. Y'all remember Parish? Parish jeans, True Religions.
Yeah.
Your mama had a good job if she got you some trues.
Yeah, because they were
$100.
damn near $250 sometimes.
Yeah, like
yeah.
the lower ones were like 100.
150.
I never liked True Religion. That shit was ugly.
I have not worn K-Swiss since high school, so thank God.
Don't wear it now.
Worn them on the streets of Chicago since I moved
Y'all
here.
remember?
God's bad
I'm
mother.
showing my age. Y'all remember the spray paint T-shirts that you used to go to the mall and get sprayed on?
Airbrush shirt? Oh,
The
yeah.
airbrush T-shirts
Yeah.
and the belts with the digital. You had to
Me
digitize
and my
your
brother was just talking about that. The LED belt.
the LED belts.
Yeah.
You're talking about the days of Soulja Boy and
Oversized bathing apes. Bathing apes. I never wore baby apes. I thought it was so ugly.
The
I love
bases are
bathing.
dope.
I had a Ghostbusters bathing ape t-shirt. That shit was in my rotation.
Yeah.
I am screaming.
Yo, these Iceberg shirts are $370.
Those-
Iceberg jeans.
I need to see what I'm missing out because I must have not
This is
got
a newer
Yo,
drop
when you
from
said
them.
Iceberg, Elgin, I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Iceberg's always been expensive.
Yeah, the resale market is real.
There's a new
Yeah.
one. Well, they released a new one recently with Kith, which is like a New
Of
York.
course they did.
You know.
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah,
Bro,
but they were really
it was-
expensive back then because they're
Yeah,
all
but
like
that was back then.
they're really nice.
$335 for an ugly shirt. That shirt is hideous.
It was like
I mean,
it,
those shirts was cold. back
those
then.
shits was
Hey,
cold, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I don't know. I must have been underneath a rock.
But I mean, I feel like the sweatshirts were like $200 back then.
Because they were
They were like-
fire.
You
They
probably
were
see
heavy
if you-
sweaters.
yeah, they were heavy knit sweaters.
Yeah.
If you watch some episodes of the Wayans brothers, you probably see one.
Yeah,
You
but
see-
Jay-Z used to rock Iceberg before he started doing his own
Now
thing.
y'all showing y'all age because I was
Yeah.
dainty.
Yeah, they a
and-
bunch of old heads.
yeah, I was a baby when I was just a maybe when I was out. Like I did not watch Jamie Lee. I said Jamie
Jamie
Lee.
Lee
You just seen Borderlands or
Halloween
something?
would have been
That's Hove in an iceberg fit. You know what I mean?
I mean, so this
I
era,
rock the
this
Iceberg
era,
shit, they
I
thought
was
I
like
knew Gucci.
8 or
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
So y'all remember
Sylvester
Adidas
Catamaran.
tracksuits when Adidas only had tracksuits?
Oh yeah.
The
they
velour?
still
I grew up
tracksuits.
with Baby Fat,
Yep.
Fat Farm,
Yep.
and Nietzsche. That's what I was
got a
wearing.
fat farm belt.
The
Yeah,
only
yeah.
baby
They do.
fat anything I had was designer.
Is this Nas?
An iceberg.
Designer.
What year is this? Find out what year
Probably
this is.
1997.
See,
That's
I was 6 years
97,
old. I was
99.
6 years old listening to Brandy and Monica and Aaliyah. Come on now.
At 41 years old, I
I'm
remember.
screaming. For
Aaliyah probably had one on. Aaliyah probably would.
Aaliyah was Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Aaliyah was Tommy
Aaliyah,
House.
Usher, everybody that was in.
Tommy Hilfiger, but then y'all remember
The
the rumor
faculty.
about Timberlands. The rumor about Timberlands. I don't wear Timberlands, but everybody was wearing Timberlands.
I never understood.
How did
the-
that
the
rumor get
stretch
out?
of that rumor?
It got out. He went on Oprah and he was like, "I'd never." He said he
I don't
he
think
hired
he
the
likes black
FBI. Well, what I remember about the interview, I have a great collective memory. He went on Oprah specifically and said he hired the FBI to investigate that rumor because it was so bad for his business. When he hired a lot of black models back in the 90s. And that he said it affected him heavily in his brand. He said that he traced it back to rumor that it started on a college campus
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
from a student
Yeah.
that he didn't like black people.
They did that without the internet?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, government got their secrets. They probably had the internet
Oh.
before. The internet's been around since the 1970s. Let's be honest.
Yeah. The late 60s from what I hear.
We was in the chat lines.
Yeah.
Straight
AOL
up.
dial-up.
All on the parking
When
lot.
you couldn't be on the phone, you could not be on the phone. Get off the phone. Yo,
there you
get
go.
off that phone.
I'm
When I
trying-
wanted my brother to get off the internet, I would take the phone off the hook and hit some buttons and hang it back up, and that would mess up the signal. It's a pro tip if you ever find yourself back in 1996.
I hope I don't.
Yeah.
Do phone lines even
Nah,
work anymore?
Yeah, you used to have a landline.
They talk about how people don't even have landlines anymore.
Yeah.
My grandma does.
They
My
don't
dad
My
remember.
mother does.
Have you guys heard that they got rid of the last payphone in New York
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
late last year?
I want to buy
There's
it.
no payphones anywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like if you're, I mean, granted they give you a phone when you get out the jail or whatever. Now,
They do?
So they
homeless,
can-
Yeah.
Who
homeless
paid for that? My
Homeless-
tax money? You got a phone when you
every
get out
homeless person I ever see has a phone.
Who got
Everybody
a
gets
phone?
an
Remember
It's
Obama gave us phones?
Yeah, it's government.
Obama phone is if you got Medicaid and Link.
Yeah,
You
of
get out
course.
of
Yeah.
a cell phone fresh out of 26 in California?
20, no, probably not 26 in California.
Question.
Like actual prison.
Yeah.
Prison.
So question.
It's probably being tracked.
I
Oh,
didn't
it's
realize
definitely being
that Fubu was the Fat Albert.
Yeah, but that was Fubu.
I am
that back.
screaming.
For us,
Yeah.
But I
by
guess you can't really wear that now, huh?
Nope.
Why can't
Nah.
Bill Cosby is the voice
Bill
of that.
Cosby ruined it. Sullied it.
Where's he at? He in a cabin somewhere, hiding.
Eat out.
Can't have nothing.
fine.
Yeah,
Whatever he is, he's doing.
Hey, let him die.
Never forget LL Cool J doing the Gap commercial, rocking the
I'm
Fubu.
saying,
Fubu.
that minute Fubu was hard, man.
No, Fubu's always been hard.
I'm saying, man,
Like,
I still rock the Fat Albert.
You know what else goes hard? Remember, we're still in the house.
LOL. I mean, we started talking about, some
Kahari, I want you
Listen,
to know
fashion.
all over the place on this.
Fashion.
I love
We
it.
rarely stay on.
Listen, I am a Gemini. I am May 21st. Don't judge me, okay?
I have no judgment.
I have no context.
No,
And the
because
21st
Geminis
is
get a
like
bad
the very
rap.
beginning or the very
We wouldn't
end?
know.
I share the same birthday as Biggie Smalls. I am very honored.
Nice.
Okay?
Smalls Biggie.
The notorious.
Good old Christopher.
I share mine with Bruce Lee and Jimi Hendrix.
I share mine with John Coltrane and
And a serial
Ray
killer.
Charles, I think.
A serial? Who?
I share mine with
Is
the
that
whole.
what you, Ash? You what's
A lot of serial killers have been Sagittarius, apparently.
They say Geminis as well. Gemini. Wasn't Ted Bundy a Gemini?
Kenny, I think your microphone went up.
I think it was the white girls all hot.
I can hear you, but it's
I
not
am
mine.
screaming. Not the white girls were all hot and bothered. So
That's how he was getting them.
I lived in SeaTac in 2012, and next to SeaTac is Tukwila, Washington, and apparently that's where he was dumping the bodies at.
Nice.
Who is this?
Ted Bundy. So he would go up and down the Northwest Coast, Pacific Northwest Coast, killing people. Like
That one?
yeah,
Not my one.
Testing.
I
like Portland, Vancouver, Washington, Kelso, Tacoma, Seattle, all the way down to the northern California coast. Look, are you just dropping these records like?
No,
I was just literally just dropping them, and he's like queued up.
Hardest working DJ in Chicago.
He really is. I adore you.
Kahari, did you have anything geeky that you did this week?
Broke up with my boyfriend.
Damn.
Was it a bad breakup?
It was bad. He acted so he
That's the
verbally.
face of the friend in the background.
No, because Amon jetted right before the shenanigans happened. So we celebrated after the show.
My face was like.
How you gonna answer this?
Was this a long time coming?
He's crazy, and I don't do well with crazy.
Life's too short to date more than like 3 crazy people.
When did the crazy starts coming out? Because people try to be on their best behavior in the first couple, maybe year. They didn't. I ain't never dated nobody that long.
Crazy was just too. It's just too much for me.
Was it like ever present crazy, or was it like Ashton?
It's kind of like a rollout of crazy. Like this was the first time.
New update.
And then, yeah, exactly. Like, and I've become like the red flag collector. I'm like, oh, I can take care of it. I can deal with it. And you can't outlove crazy.
It's true. It's true.
And I'm all about preserving my peace. Not preserving my peace, but like I don't like to act a fool in public because I be judging the fuck out of people who act crazy in public. Like, ooh, girl, you coming out the house like that? Like, ooh, I don't give a fuck. I'm very much like you can cut up in the house. We can get down in the house.
You don't have to do it on a 66. Like that's crazy.
In public, it's just it is my fear. Like.
For sure.
And he cussed out. He tried to cuss out Jovan, and he told me on the way home in the Uber, he said, "I don't give a fuck. I hate your fucking friends." I said, "Oh, you gotta go." Because there's another one coming after you. These people are gonna stay with me, and I had to go on an apology tour for the past 24 hours. Like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, this is like very recent.
Oh, this was on Friday.
Had your friends told you before, like, yo, something's up?
No, because I had told them I was gonna break up with him, and then that was my first time seeing him in 2 weeks. So like I didn't see him, and he came to the show. Your energy was off. I was there's video footage of me trying to entertain him a little bit, and he like just cold. So like,
why would he even show up?
a fool,
Right.
crazy.
Right. Get in trouble.
No, I mean in terms of like, he ain't like your friends, but it's like, what your friends doing? If not,
My friends
just be in your circle.
They were like, get out. You gotta get out of this. Chop was like, I've been in a relationship like this, and this is not fun. This is not good.
Yeah, your friends were trying to help, and he ain't like that.
Malik you met Malik before. Malik hemmed him up against the brick wall.
Oh, good time.
I was like, Malik, don't hurt him.
This sound lit.
It's not a Tyler Perry movie.
Not a Tyler Perry movie. Can we get somebody else to direct the film, please?
You don't want that. It's not.
He direct, write, produce, executive produce, creates the
He
score.
acts. Sometimes he acts.
Honestly,
Honestly, he's not a bad actor.
No, he's
When
pretty
other
good.
people direct him,
I
he's a
liked
good
him in
actor.
Don't Look
He don't
Up.
know.
I liked him
Me
in
and Kenny
Don't.
made the same face.
Thank you,
like
Mike.
Was it Don't Look Up?
Alex Cross? You talking about that guy?
No, Don't Look Up was really good. When the world was coming to an end, and all the people were like, they didn't believe that the world was coming to an end. And that was a good movie. He was in that. He was a news reporter.
Oh,
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
also Baxter Stockman in the Ninja Turtles.
He
movie.
was. He basically.
Yeah, when people direct him, he's a good actor. He just don't know how to direct people.
They say he also chooses quality over quantity.
I mean, quantity over quality.
Yeah.
See, that's
Like,
why I mean,
when he does those
quantity.
TV shows, they're like Sisters is like on their 15th season, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just feel like it just came out yesterday.
That's
I can't
crazy.
stand Sisters.
And
I've
same
watched
with-
one
I do watch
episode.
Ruthless though. Ruthless is crazy. Ruthless is about like the cult.
I haven't seen this one.
The Akadashi. What is
I
the
remember seeing
the
a
Akadashi
commercial
code?
for it, a trailer for it.
Is it an adaptation or an original?
No, I think it's an original. It's about this girl. She was from the White House, and then they turned her into like this. It's like a Ramadani Akadashi kind of cult, and the guy he's called the highest, and she's like the only one that can get pregnant, and he's really bisexual, and he has a sex slave on the side. And he uses everybody, and she's the only one that's trying to like. They're trying to obscure this imaginative amount of money that he's allegedly hostering. It's drugs, it's sex cult, it's religion, it's control.
And it's Tyler Perry?
It's Tyler Perry, it's nudity. Like they have hoo-has and wee-wees out and like this one scene, there was the guards, they're not supposed to have sex. So one of the guards is raping. He's essentially raping this girl. So the girl she went to another lady and told her what was happening. And she told her to insert a homemade silicone like sex toy, but replace the toy with blades. So when he enters inside, she puts it in there a certain way, and when he goes inside of her, it cuts his penis. So he has to get his penis
sew them back together.
And then the lady, this old horny lady, she's like the maiden of the. It's crazy. She's the maiden, and so she's like sexually harassing the young men, and she's like has this Jamaican accent. It is crazy. It's called Ruthless, everyone. Go check it out. I promise you. It's like a Hot Mess Express train.
It's free on Roku.
See?
Hey. Shout out to Roku.
That's wild.
It shows you what I'm watching.
Yeah, that sounds
I was
good.
just watching Lacey Peterson, the American.
The new one that just dropped.
That's the lady that killed the
I'm
kid?
on episode
No, that's
2.
you're thinking about the other one. Yeah,
John
this
Benet
is
Drew Peterson was his shit. He was in Bolingbrook.
and then Lacey Peterson is the one where clearly her husband killed him. Like it was like so obvious to everybody that her husband.
The husband is always the first suspect.
Yeah, he's the first suspect, but it was like, come on, bro. Like he didn't even try very hard. But the
Is
case.
her husband a cop? Because he's got.
Nah, he
if he was a cop, he definitely.
he was like, I don't know. He had a side piece, and he met his side piece like a week before he killed his wife or something like that. And like she was pregnant too. And yeah. He didn't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Wasn't that his wife?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
They were married for like 4 or 5 years.
She didn't want to have kids. He didn't want
to have kids. He was cheating on her with that lady
who had a kid.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, your one is the only one for
Oh,
me.
shut the fuck up, dude. What a fucking lame.
What about did y'all see that episode? It was like trending earlier in the summer about the woman that they said they were looking at the husband who she just disappeared. So they were looking at the husband, and the husband's like, it wasn't me, and she just like randomly returned.
Oh, the one that disappeared during Thanksgiving?
Saw myself on the news. Hey, it wasn't him.
It was like, no, she just randomly came back, and it was like,
Oh, that's the Gone Girl one.
No.
Was it
No. It's not Gone Girl. It's not Gone Girl.
Girl.
It's a real. It's like
Which?
They were looking at the husband. They were like, something happened. Where did she go?
Yeah.
And she just randomly. She was a sex slave. It's on Netflix.
Wait. Is this a new one? Because there's one that happened a few years ago where she disappeared around Thanksgiving, where she claimed she got snatched up by some Mexican women, and then she popped back up sometime later.
No, I think we're talking about the black girl from.
Lying.
Was that the black girl in Baltimore?
No, this is a white woman.
What about the black girl?
There's too much
What happened to
happening
her?
here.
Is this a black woman that disappeared and popped up?
No,
Oh,
the black girl that was the massage. She was working at a massage.
Oh yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
And then the boyfriend was like nobody knew where she was, and she said she was sexually assaulted.
She said she saw a kid on the side of the road.
Yes,
I remember that
it's
one.
so much happening.
But she like stole money from her job because
Yeah.
her boyfriend was cheating or something. It was wild. And everybody was suspicious because it's like, what do you mean you were the only one that saw a child on the side of the highway?
At 9 o'clock.
that's
at night.
And you're a black woman? You're a
that
black
was
woman that
on
called us
Twitter.
and didn't nobody find that suspicious? Nah.
That was the black lady on Twitter line. I think that's what you're talking about.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of black girls have been missing it. But that was real life. But there's a movie. There's a docuseries.
Based on it now?
I think.
Yes, there is.
But I'm thinking
It's
about
like
it was a white woman. Now, I know it wasn't Gone Girl. I swear it sounded like Gone Girl. She literally disappeared and came back, and they didn't know. But she was a sex slave. Like she
That's
was.
wild.
I'm
And
gonna
that
find
was
it.
this
Let me
year?
look over here in my.
I'm about to say,
I'm about to find
you just have to look that up.
Like,
I don't know if you want that
to be
here.
like, which one already tells you this is the problem.
It'll be fine.
I'm putting "Woman Disappears" Netflix movie.
That's gonna be like a million like Netflix movies. Definitely like be specific.
Right. Is it a white woman? Is it a black woman?
Yeah, it's a white woman.
It's some kind of Asian.
Vanished into the night.
American Nightmare.
Look up American.
Denise Huskins and her boy. Denise Huskins and Aaron Quinn. American Nightmare. That's what it's called.
Okay.
American Nightmare.
And you watched American Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
So y'all need to add it to y'all list. It's called American Nightmare. I swear it was like the real life Gone Girl. Like so somebody took her. It was like so they were robbed. They were a home invasion, and then like they were like maybe the husband had something to do with the boyfriend.
The kidnapping was
Oh
called
yeah, I
Eddie.
do remember this one. Yeah.
It was like
No,
literally
no,
this year.
Jesus.
Was it
Oh yeah, I've
this
seen
year?
this one. This one's wild. He really
Yeah.
he was
really
stressed.
innocent. Yeah,
he was stressed.
He was looking for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the cops like really dropped the ball in the investigation because the kidnappers actually called them
And was like,
and told them, yeah, we got her.
What happened after that?
I mean,
she came back.
Yeah.
They
I
dropped
forget the
she
reason.
escaped. She escaped.
No, I forget the reason why she was kidnapped, but
They wanted a bunch of money.
Huh.
They wanted a bunch of money, and it looked like she was killed for a while. Like she was gone for a while, right, guys? Am I going? I'm
Yeah.
not-
No,
Oh
right.
no, I thought it was they had a stalker.
There she is, right there.
Yeah. I
I
think.
can't remember. But the fact that she came back alive,
She came back a lot, and they was looking at him like he did it.
which I mean, you would be thinking the same thing too. But like the cops, the problem with a lot of
Nancy
these
Drew, baby,
situations-
Nancy Drew, I would hate. Ooh,
When-
please, if I disappear, please make sure she cover it, honey, because she gonna cover it from every angle. That woman, she gonna give you hot holy hell.
When
Please.
you have cops, when they get one lead, they stick to it. Like it don't matter if something else comes up that's just
Cops
as
are good
compelling. They become just narrow-minded on whatever they think is the truth.
Cops
And
doing
those-
bad their job. Shock.
Shock.
I'm screaming, especially
Right.
CPD. Come on now.
Yeah, they're not even good.
Bad at
But
your
it's
job.
across- it's
Y'all just
across
eat
all
donuts. Y'all
departments.
just eat donut and get free coffee.
So
all
they put
day.
the fattest niggas on the bikes this weekend, bro.
I'm screaming.
They like okay, but they're like I work in the West Loop, and so they were on a grid. They were like on like a almost like a bike tour of cops.
Not a bike tour.
Yeah, they've been doing
Cops.
that lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did it
because
before what happens in the city.
yeah, right.
Are y'all prepared for the DNC tomorrow?
I mean, what
I
am
gotta
I
go to.
supposed
I
be
gotta
prepared?
go in the office. I'm pissed.
Ah,
stay
My
home.
cousin
Don't
just told
worry
me.
about that.
I just came from my 18-year-old cousin's trunk party, and the older cousins is getting together. And I work from home. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so
I
happy.
do too.
I'm like, they said they got Michigan like looking looking
Oh yeah,
pandemic.
Yeah, I think they shut down,
LSD.
LSD.
That's
They
crazy.
shut down LSD too, because even like up here by Loyola, I'm already seeing detour signs.
Are you up north?
Yeah,
that's
in Rogers
crazy.
Park.
Okay, I work in
All they did
uptown.
was they flew the helicopter looking for nuclear devices over my crib.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been hearing news all the
Yeah,
damn
You
time.
should be
No
hearing
one
it.
tells.
It's like it's gonna be really low.
What? You stay
Yeah.
in West Town?
I say
For
yeah, right,
nuclear
like 2
devices?
blocks up from here.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
of course they're gonna preserve
And
Ukraine.
Let's say, because we're like 10 minutes away from the
Yeah.
United Center.
Yeah.
So like basically, we just hear
You're
choppers
not far.
all week.
Right.
You're not far at all.
That's crazy.
My crazy ex-boyfriend is right there on Horn in Washington. So
Yeah, we'll be
United
one,
Center
yeah.
is right there.
Yeah,
Good time.
dude.
Well, I think I'm gonna blurt out for a second.
Okay,
I
Go.
got two things.
Go crazy.
One,
Uh-huh.
I designed a mural.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Claps.
Clap.
Shout out to the Greater Chatham Initiative.
Hell yeah.
They actually paid me a decent amount of money to design a mural on my computer.
Okay, we love a good
Give me
coin.
$5.
Where is
Ching ching.
it? No.
Lunch on you.
Also, that money go.
Right,
Oh my
too.
God. Baby, these
As
bills
soon
don't
as that
stop.
hit the
I wish they
bottom.
would, though.
I
Okay.
was like, oh, 1,500. How much do I?
Got me in
Yeah.
the chokehold, okay?
Here you go.
Like,
The mural is on
Didn't you, was it on Madison?
79th Street,
Oh,
between
yeah.
Michigan and Indiana Avenue.
okay, we're going to have to go check
Oh,
that out.
okay.
Down
Down
south.
south.
you gotta get the Google Maps of it.
Is that Chatham? Is that area Chatham?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
79.
Mahalia's Mile is the name of the thing. And see that first one? You probably don't, but you know, that's as close as I can get to the camera.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
They really turn around the south side. It's
Yeah.
certain parts of the south side that are really beautiful. I lived on 49th and Indiana for about a year. Washington Park, Bronzeville area, and it was beautiful then, and it's even getting better now. Like I love when you get off the Green Line on 51st Street. They got like those. What are those things called? They look like crates. Those. They make them out of art. They're made out of arts, and sometimes they have pop-up shops right there.
Oh, you mean so like the vinyl like from the train cars and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are
yeah.
those things?
I don't know, but they made a house out of them over here.
Really?
It looks like one. I just think it's
I'm
ugly. It's a
screaming.
house on the block. Somebody pays a lot of money to live in that shit.
I
I mean, you know, get your money.
Yeah, get your money.
does it have running water?
Yeah, I hope so. So what did you do as a mural? Do you have the specs for us, or or is it going to be a surprise?
I followed the man.
Okay, you follow. Oh, you sold out.
Wait, I didn't see
Well, it's a mural that was supposed to represent Mahalia Jackson
Okay.
and her work in Chatham, and the fact that there are 3 senators from Chatham. It's called the 3 Senators mural. I don't remember all their names, but one of them was Barack Obama. So yeah,
You did Obama painting?
Nice.
I put a lot of Chicagoans in there.
All right, cool.
How come I don't see it on your page? I see you pointing at the placard.
Yeah, because go to my fucking newsletter. I'm not
Yeah.
posting that shit. Fuck IG.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was
IG is very. I just had some issues with IG.
Yeah, IG's not.
Because you're
I don't
too
like
hot
it.
for the gram.
Yeah, well, they think it.
I put up on that post. It says if you want to see the rest of it, go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, which I
Just
think
email
more
it
of
to
us should be
me.
doing. What'd you say?
Email it to me.
Actually, I'm
I
not.
get too many newsletters. I'm tired. I
You can
unsubscribe
you
and
can
I
add
keep
my
getting them.
newsletter. And you don't even have to unsubscribe. You can just be like, hey, stop sending this. And I'll be like, okay.
You manually do it?
Yeah. No, I don't sign up. I
Yeah,
don't
you-
have like AI right now.
You don't have a team? You're like a whole team behind you.
There's only me and team.
I'm going
A
to
lot
get
of
up,
people, yeah.
smoke weed when I leave here, write out a newsletter, go to bed, and then wake
So
up.
blog post.
Period.
You got a
Got
Tumblr.
Kinda. Oh, Lightfoot is on there twice. That's because they asked me to. Thanks for snitching on me, babe. There's a young Lori Lightfoot and an older Lori Lightfoot.
Look at
Baby,
you knowing
the
your work
fir-
better
I'm
than
still
you.
upset with her. I'm so happy when she got out of office.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. My story with her.
She lifted the bridge on you.
Yeah.
She yes.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
stuck. I was stuck at work for 3 days.
Damn,
I had to
dude.
do triples shifts. So at the time I was working at Brookdale Senior Living Solutions, and I was an HR assistant. But on the weekends, my shift was wonky at the time. I was doing Saturday through Wednesday. So for a year, I would do Saturdays and Sundays as a concierge from 2 to 11. And I would get home at like 12:30. I would take, the 146 to Chicago Avenue and go home. I lived a block away off of Mayfield and Superior. And that was my commute. That's how I would get home. Shit, like, she raised that bridge and stopped all CTA. So I was stuck for 3 days.
That's wild.
Up until Monday, and they gave me the rest of the week off because I was like, I was the only one there. Nobody could come in, nobody could come out. And then I think I tried to leave on the 151, and it stopped us at LaSalle and was it Clark? Was it Clark and North Avenue? And then that was the only way you could get home. And I caught a $45 Uber from Old Town, and I lived out west. I'm from the west side through and through. To Austin and Chicago was $45, and I felt so bad for the guy. Like everything was blocked off. Halsted was blocked off. Division, Elm Street, Sedgwick, everything that was leading downtown from Cabrini Green, Old Town area, Lincoln Park was water. They had the water. I was like the water tank, like the water.
Oh, the
management.
blue truck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they were
water
blocking
management,
off everywhere.
everything.
Yeah.
We had to take Division down to Halsted, Halsted into Fullerton Market on Lake, and Halsted and Lake. Everything was smashed. They had a hookah, like a smoke shop that was smashed.
All the smoke shops
that was
got
gone.
smashed.
Police right there. People, just in the street screaming and hollering, and it took me forever to get home, and I never will forgive her. And I was happy to hear that they was outside her house with pots and pans, telling her ass to wake the hell up in Ravenswood, because guess what? You deserve it. She made a lot of enemies.
She did.
And made a lot of bad decisions.
The
You were
biggest
bad
dick in
leadership.
Chicago, so.
And it was supposed to be an iconic move, first openly lesbian black mayor, but you dropped
shit
the
the
ball.
bed for that one.
Yeah.
Fucking, she still ain't break. He still can't buy liquor after midnight.
Not all your kinfolk. Something.
Say that again.
Kinfolk.
Skinfolk,
no.
not all kinfolk is skinfolk.
Yeah.
And she the reason why when you can't park your car on in Boys Town. I remember, when did that happen? Because I remember you used to be able to park your car on Fridays and be cool. Baby, they out there with tickets and that tow truck taking people's cars.
Yeah.
Because of her. Like you
Same thing happened downtown. It started because of the pandemic. They were trying to keep people from
Hanging out in the
Get
street.
closer to your mic.
they were trying to stop people from staying out in the pandemic.
Yeah.
Just the wrong one. Yeah, go.
Yeah, so that's what that was all about. It happens downtown as well too.
Because because people were hanging out outside.
Yeah, they were trying to stop people. From
I'm like, okay, but that's the only thing we can do.
Yeah.
You can't come to my house.
And she got a haircut. You was telling everybody not to get no haircut, hair nappy, and you got a haircut looking fresh. That lining was crispy. I was mad as hell.
She used to be up in my neighborhood, actually. There was a cafe that's like 5 minutes from me, and she'd be out there with her wife. Just
her oversized suits.
Steve Harvey suit.
Grumpy soups.
That was actually Steve Harvey's suit.
The old Steve Harvey from the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah,
Shout out to Lisa Beasley and her great impression.
I'm Lower Life.
What is she doing in Dalton? Now she's on the board of the Dalton committee. What's going on with that lady? Now she needs to be thrown in jail too, because she using the funds, misappropriating the funds.
Is that the lady that was yelling at people who were trying to inquire what was happening to the money? Or was that
Yeah, she was going on lavish vacations. The aldermen, jail, all of them, jail. JAIL. Period.
Under
Good
it.
times.
All of them, jail. If you're an alderman or a mayor, a public servant, misappropriating funds,
Automatic jail time.
jail.
Jail.
But then, and this is not arguing with what you're saying. I'm just saying that all the other people in high offices misappropriating funds would
Jail
have to
for
be
them.
the ones to send them to jail.
The white ones too. They evil.
They're like, well, I'm stealing too.
They are. We were talking about that earlier. Like evil.
Really and truly.
I had
It's not a real job.
I'm gonna say so much without
should
saying
be.
so much. So I have one of my group members. He had a situation happen, and he says the most randomest things, and sometimes it can be very like off-putting, but we are used to it, so we just kind of like chalk it off and move forward, So you took that same trait and that same personality, and you entered a new work environment with new people that were white, and you thought they were okay with that, and so they were laughing with you during this time, and then it turned around. He departed, and then they had a whole meeting about the situation, and they sent him a text message, and he showed me the message. I said, they just tried to make you seem like you were a sexual predator. They use words like corrosion and
coercion.
Thank you.
Corrosion is different.
I have certain words that I cannot say.
For sure.
Like I always misspell maintenance. I can't spell Wednesday to save my life. Exploitative. They use those things. Very, very dark terms.
That's crazy.
And I'm like,
Damning terms.
Yeah. And I know this kid is 20, and I'm like, you found a home with us, and now this is your learning lesson. You can't go around white people saying that.
Right.
You can't do that with white people because they not gonna play. You see that you just saw that they laughed in your face, and you got pulled into a meeting, and they had a whole meeting about you kicking you out of the situation.
That's crazy.
You have to. White people move so covert. I've learned so much about working in a white office caller job and how covert they move. They will do things that are so sneaky and underhanding. And you need to have a paper trail. I started documenting things when things started happening to me.
Document the date and the time.
Yeah, my aunt's
This happened to
going
me.
through something real similar, and it's like they have her on a PIP, where it's like a performance improvement plan, just because of one person's review on her. Everybody else she works with, glowing reviews, except for her. And all of her complaints are emotional. She can't communicate. No examples, but my aunt has been documenting every transgression and interaction with this woman for months. Has 15 pages worth of complaints she has put against this woman, but now my aunt is on a PIP. And it's like,
I would challenge it.
that's what I told her. Like, if they try to let you go, I would challenge her, because she's done all the things she can do. And if they let her go, it's like, it's the principle of the matter at this point.
Let me take my jacket. I'm getting chills. Like for real. Like, it is so upsetting to me because, like, you just trying to.
And it's like, we always gotta come up with evidence
With her talking
of transgressions. But let somebody else feel a way about us. They just gotta say they feel a way.
All they gotta do is say, I'm scared.
Does anybody work like a regular job, like a 9 to 5 to support their dream, or are you like a full freelance entrepreneur?
I do.
You know,
I work 9 to 5 in the career I wanted to.
Freelance entrepreneur.
I work for a health company called Near North Health Clinic, and I work in the nutrition department. So that funds the music and the things of that nature for me. I love my job. I do.
Yeah.
I love my clients dearly, but working with my coworkers can definitely be challenging sometimes.
Yeah, I'm actually in therapy right now. Not because my office stresses me specifically. It's just the stress of being a black woman in the workforce is always
white space.
Yeah, I'm literally the only black creative in the office.
Oh, that's tough.
They don't make me feel bad for that, or like other than anyway. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm the only black person here. I cannot slip up. I said nigga once under my breath next to my coworkers, and I was like, I let that mask slip.
Here's my 2 weeks.
You should watch the other black. What is it, the other black girl?
Yeah.
On Hulu. It was crazy.
I think I tried to watch it. I may have fallen asleep.
You need to revisit
pretty
it.
good.
It's pretty. It's so relatable.
Yeah, but it's just a certain way. You know, like subconsciously, I feel myself acting around my coworkers.
Performative.
Yeah, kind of. It's more so just me. So like, this is me on BlurdDot. This is probably the most authentic me you're gonna get. And then in the office, we're running at about 20%.
Oh wow. That's a low
like,
percentile.
I'm not nearly as crass or rude
Oh, you can't.
or sarcastic.
As crass as you are here?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean, my
that
other
is-
coworkers,
Call security.
my other coworker, they can be what I would think a little too crass for the office. I don't even really cuss in the office. Like, you might get a damn out of me or a hell. They dropping them fucking motherfucker.
'Cause they can.
You know what? I work with. So our company's primarily African American, but I think our company's moving towards. I told my CEO this. I said I know it's going to take 5 to 10 years to turn this company around. I know that for a fact. We're so behind in medical technology. It's ridiculous. But black people can be very conservative and restrictive in restraints as well.
Yeah, in public settings.
Like
Especially.
everyone's very conservative. I worked with some. You gotta watch them hoes too.
All skin folk ain't kin folk.
Like they said.
Well, folks.
Yeah.
Speaking of skin folk who are kin folk, I got a second blurred up.
Go on.
Me and Kelvy made an album.
Nice.
Made a-
Nice.
This guy right here.
You made a what?
An EP.
What?
Share that
It's on
shit.
SoundCloud. It is called Going Through It.
Is Trudel?
What's
Kelvy
everyone's
raps over
IGs?
it.
I gotta
Oh,
get
sorry.
everybody's IGs before I leave here too.
You got mine, right?
Yeah. You just popped up. Look how
wait, but
the irony. I just opened up
That's
my
'cause phones are
Insta.
listening to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
No, for
crazy.
real.
Like you watch one commercial on something and then it's just like
Oh, for sure.
in your suggestions.
Tracking
They're
is
trying
real.
to.
Tracking is real and real deceptive.
Mine's in my little screen behind me. Where's my finger?
I just
Don't
followed
look
you.
at my explore page. It's nothing but men and food.
I understand. Mine too. I just followed you. Mate.
But yeah, I
Give me Kahari.
beats
Yeah,
Kahari,
Okay.
I gotta follow you, Ash.
for sure.
I have
I sent Kelvy some beats. Kelvy
Evo,
rapped over
I'm gonna follow
'em.
you. I'm gonna follow you right back.
We got 6 tracks. I think it's pretty good. I'm biased.
Speaking of tracks,
What would I do?
This guy over here.
when are you
Yeah, when are you gonna?
get me in the studio?
It's coming.
You've been saying that for a year.
The push is coming, nigga.
I was
Slow burn.
We had this conversation about.
Lokari's
about
responsible
being-
for me coming out of my retirement because I was gonna silently retire. I was gonna give up. I was like, I'm tired.
You know,
Yeah. I was like,
Where's your album at, Mike?
It is on SoundCloud
put the
Ooh,
link up, son.
under.
put the link up.
okay, no.
It's a long link.
Oh wow.
If you go to the LO-FI Collective,
I gotta download SoundCloud again. I got a new phone.
yeah,
It's black
Bro.
now. It's black. It used to be orange. It's so ugly.
Oh yeah. I
Changing
know.
the fucking color. Last
I wish
month
you could
it was
just
like
custom.
turquoise.
It looks so. It's black.
I don't
Straight
like
up
the black.
You see?
you
They
can't
trying to
say that
compete
on
with
this
everybody
show.
You can't say it.
I
On
like they gonna clip that sound.
Mike's face.
Look, there's a lot of things I like black, but I need my app icons to stand out against my background. And this black
It's just if
SoundCloud,
it gets.
I be looking at my page like, where's my SoundCloud?
I mean, it was better orange in my
You just got to
opinion,
use your soul.
Mike, what's
You
the
got to search it with your ancestral.
What's the?
My
what's the
ancestors
name
don't know nothing about
of the
SoundCloud.
project?
It is called "Going Through It"
but got it.
Going through
by Lo-Fi. Going Through It.
by Low Flat.
Going to it.
Lo-Fi Collective. I sent it, or I put it in the link. In the chat.
That's
I got-
crazy. There ain't no micro link on that. God damn.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
I got it.
But according to Kelvy, we got
I'ma
some
follow
good
you.
joints. According to me, we got some good joints.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna follow Kelvy
Sounds
too.
good already.
Yeah. Kelvy is dope as fuck.
Is
Kelvy
everyone here
been-
from the Chicagoland area?
No.
Cleveland?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Just me.
Yep. Kenny is our native Chicagoan.
What's that language you speak, Ashley?
Water.
Water.
I'm from Baltimore.
Water.
Water.
My best friend is in D.C. right now. He lives in D.C.
Nice.
and he's loving it.
Nice. I was gonna say I hear good things and I hear bad things.
I hear good things.
I mean, it's good and bad everywhere.
Flock for how I say water.
There's another one too. I just can't think of what it is.
I need to come and visit.
It'll
And
come up.
I need to come and visit. He lives right down the street. He lives on like. Let me check his location.
You should go when they have.
Where's the cat?
You should go when they're hosting BlurdCon.
First Ave, Silver.
Kelvy said he is also born and raised in Chicago.
Prove it.
I'm screaming. Mild sauce. That's all he got to say. Boom. I was in Seattle for a year. They don't have White Castle. They don't know what Pizza Puff is. They don't know what a gyro is. They don't have caramel popcorn. They don't. It's just lemon pepper did not exist.
What?
In Seattle? Are do
Potato
black
wedges
people-
are JoJo's.
So
It's
I've
very big.
heard that Seattle
they got us called.
might have 2 or 3 black people.
It's
just got
literally
called.
okay. So I can give you I grew up in Vancouver, Washington, which is 3 hours away from. I was born here and left when I was 7 years old. Came back when I was 13. Went back to Washington when I was 21. No, 22. And was gone for a year and came back. I miss Chicago. So there's like, I don't care what anybody says. I can't stand it here. I hate it here. There's no place like Chicago.
It's true.
I miss the gunshots. I miss the smell of smog. They have lions, tigers, wolverines, bears, hills, slopes. It smelled like fish.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, close to the ocean over there.
it was disgusting. It was rainy 70% of the time. They wore shorts year round. They put chains on the tires because they don't know how to drive through the snow. So when it snowed, they were scared.
Oh, nobody
It's
knows
no
how to
tires.
drive on snow.
They don't because
just
it's
us in the Midwest.
there's mountains, Ash. They have mountains up there. Mount St. Helens and Mount
got
Everest is
mountain
up there.
tires,
So
mountain
yeah,
bikes.
they have to put chains on the tires because when that holds the grip.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Chicagoans, when we're here, our plateau is flat. So the Midwest is completely flat. When you're there, it's literally slopes and steeps, and they don't know how to drive in that. You take somebody from Chicago and you put them up there, they'll have no problem.
Yeah. They'll drive in
But,
the highway show.
Yeah. They
On
have
ice.
to literally get the chains when it gets like 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
And
And they crash a lot.
yeah.
You go any place else, you know, climate change.
The
where it
population
doesn't
of
snow a
African
lot.
Americans are less than 2%. So they want to be ghetto so bad. The black people there want to be ghetto real bad. Like it's disgusting. They asked me if I knew who Chief Keef was, if I was related to Jennifer Hudson, and if I knew Kanye.
It sounds about right.
You
That's how I
should've
feel
said
every
yes
time I
to
go to.
everything.
Rainier Beach is the populated area for African Americans that are over in that. I lived in T-Tech, which is right off of International Boulevard, where the prostitutions would be. But it was also very nice. I had Safeway right around the corner.
Nice.
I love Safeway. But less than 2% of African Americans are there. I felt disconnected. I didn't see a black body. Everybody's skinny. They have farmers markets every weekend.
Yeah. Sounds like some
The
Seattle
deer
shit.
would come out and eat the leaves.
It sounds like what Portland is. Wait, Portland?
Portland was 3 hours away.
Yeah, I hear
have
Portland
family.
is also 0 black people.
It's not that many, but the sales tax is low. It's not. It's baby 99 cents for a candy bar. Big purr. Okay, get your Nikes for 199 over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the Nikes is right.
cheap.
Nike is right
Nikes
there.
$98.
Nike, there's no shipping cost because they're right there.
Yeah, it's no sales tax.
Right.
That's the only thing in the weed. But the soil is rotten and poisoned, and it's on sacred ground. So like, it's pros and cons. Like, I learned a lot of Indian history when I lived in Vancouver. It's a melting pot of culture. And I came back and I talked very proper, and I was out of place. I was bullied here. But it gave me
Yeah,
care.
these Chicago folks are mean because
Yeah,
I can enunciate.
yeah.
It's Chicago folks.
But I wouldn't trade my experience for anything in the world. And there's no music scene there either. Like
I can imagine that, yeah.
they love rock.
They got
They're 6 months behind. So when I
Nirvana's
moved there, Rihanna's Diamonds was still being spent, and she was already on like her 10th single.
That's crazy.
Wow.
and they kept playing. That was 2012. What was? Give me some records that was hot. Was Kanye out in 2012?
Probably.
They were like the radio up there was still like on the first single. So this radio moves very slowly up on the North Pacific West Coast. They're 10 years behind in technology.
Oh my god.
Like if you don't have the internet and you don't have listen to like the blogs Concrete Loop and That Grape Juice and Sandra Rose to get your gossip, and if you're not on SoundCloud, I remember when SoundCloud was like an audio tool that you record on the button and you sung into your phone and you shared it before it transformed into Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper changed that.
Well, speaking of Chance, I got to get the show back on the tracks. I appreciate everything that you're bringing to us today, and thank you for coming here after all of these
Delays,
missed opportunities. We got me, Kahari went, Kenny.
Yeah, I wasn't here for a couple weeks, so I saw Trap.
Oh, go crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty
As
good.
bad as they say? Oh.
No, opposite. It was great. I mean, it was maybe 15 minutes too long, but
I think that's what
no.
I heard about it.
I mean, even in 15 minutes, that was extra. It wasn't even that ridiculous. It's just that it's M. Night Shyamalan doing his
I thought it was
thing.
No, the other one is his daughter. The
Both of his daughters didn't make movies?
No, his daughter is in Trap. She's actually one of the co-stars. She has a song in it.
Yeah,
She's
the
pretty
other
good.
daughter.
Oh,
did a
so
song.
you went to go see that movie about the concert, the
Right,
killer
right,
at the
yeah.
concert?
Yeah.
Was
So,
it good? Because he
it was
sucks
pretty
as a
good.
director.
He does.
I would say
hit or
that.
miss.
He's hit or miss. I think this is definitely a hit. His daughter can really sing. Kid
Yeah,
Cudi had a really funny cameo.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it, Josh Hartnett? Really
That's the
good
one.
as the killer. So solid. Recommend checking it out.
Okay.
What do you give it out of 10?
I would give it an 8.
Nice.
For
Yeah.
M Night Shyamalan, that's a lot. That-
Shyamalan?
Yeah, no, it's
Because
good.
he is
It doesn't drag on. Like it starts off like right there at the concert, gives you kind of like
I watched the first 30 seconds on bootleg.
I'm screaming.
yeah. No, I'm about to say I go to the theater. I saw it online too.
Wait a minute. Y'all gotta send
we
me.
bootleg
Please,
already.
somebody
bootleg
please
it.
give me they new bootleg link because
Let's
my
see.
Yeah.
123movies.com is gone.
I will send you a Reddit link to a list of bootleg sites.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we pirates in this bitch.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Baby, I pop my popcorn real quick in the microwave and sit there and watch it, okay?
the movie from start to finish was really good. I didn't realize that his daughter was going to have such a big role. Besides just being like a musical like aspect, she ends up being like the main character in the third act. But it wasn't a waste. It's actually really good. So definitely recommend that. I think I mentioned I saw Long Legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Batman Cape Crusader.
I forgot.
What'd
all
you think about
that
it?
this week.
Yeah.
Great first
I really
season.
enjoyed it.
I love that the cops were like dirty as hell. I enjoyed the new design of Harley Quinn. I love all the references. So many references. Especially the Carnival episode, all the Robins as
Yeah,
children.
that was fun.
Yeah.
That was great. I enjoyed that there was no Joker. I enjoyed that they actually like utilized so many aspects of like Batman's other just villains and bad guys.
It looks like they're trying to bring the Joker in for season 2.
Oh yeah, they totally. I
Yeah.
mean, that was totally Joker
They
in the
darkened
extra
that
scene at
episode.
the end. But the fact that like you got Onomatopoeia as a villain is fucking hilarious.
Oh, they didn't even give him a name. It was just some...
No, but say yeah, if you know who Onomatopoeia is, you know who he is. But like, yeah, they didn't give him a name in the show. But it's like, oh,
Which one
it's
is
like,
he?
oh, that's that nigga. So Onomatopoeia only, like, he doesn't really even speak. So he talks in like pow, whack.
Oh.
Yeah, like he never actually speaks in sentences. But like he's a really wild like assassin.
Okay.
So like the fact that they just kind of really stuck to like the old school, but still brought like a new flavor to it, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, Amazon can definitely do their thing with TV shows.
They're really good, man.
They're really good.
They haven't missed for me yet.
I'm about to say, even the stuff I haven't watched, like just heard from other people like you guys, like they don't miss. So like, yeah.
What show is this again?
Batman Caped Crusader.
Okay.
They don't miss.
They really
I'm waiting
don't.
for the boys to come back on.
I think we got a little while for that.
Yeah, we got a minute for that now.
We're gonna get Gen Z our next season for that. That's
I don't think they can they? 'Cause
Yeah.
homie
I mean,
passed away.
no, they are. They're just they found a way to get around it.
Yeah.
They kill me with not just recasting people. I don't understand. But
Contracts?
No,
They
contract. Just
recast
recast that nigga.
They recasted the girl
They-
from the Interview with the Vampire real fast.
I never watched it.
same.
Never mind. I have friends who enjoy that.
Yeah.
It was really good. It's on AMC, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and X-Men 97 news. Bo DeMaio is.
Weird case. You got a weird
Oh,
case.
he's losing the case. Also,
What's the-
bro is anti-black
What?
and anti-queer.
Wait. What?
You gotta go and hit the Twitter. You gotta go. You gotta be in. You gotta get this shit like me and
I don't want to
research.
be. I don't want to be over there. And
Well, I'll tell you.
Thank
He's
you.
anti-black because people were asking him why he wouldn't put a black person, a black Brazilian for the character.
Some part, not some.
Some fire.
Yeah.
And he kind of went on a anti-black rant about that. Also, he also was a writer for The Witch. Huh?
I thought he was.
Bo DeMaio's not black.
I thought he was.
He is.
Bo DeMaio is
You
black.
can be
He was
black and
adopted,
anti-black.
wasn't he?
Yeah. But here's the thing about him. There are black folks who
Hey,
don't like themselves.
Yes.
And the more I follow his line of how he speaks, it becomes very clear. Also, too, he was let go from The Witcher.
Yep.
The writer or the main creator of The Witcher came out and said, first off, he always tried to X-nate queer characters, which big red flag for me. Also, kind of a sexual harasser.
Touching a lot of
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yeah.
I heard for like X-Men 97, he would be sending pictures of
That's the
himself
rumor.
posing, like, oh, you can use this as a reference.
I will
Yeah.
say this: the stuff that people are willing to
Pictures
do
to who?
in public,
Of himself.
you can't like.
But who do you send them to?
So what he would? So have you ever been to Bo DeMaio's like Twitter?
I mean, have you seen his profile picture?
Have you ever been to his Twitter?
Who is this person?
He's the writer for X-Men 97.
Oh,
Now-
that's the one that came out. They just dropped some stuff about him over the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
he
he-
keeps talking.
I
This
He
is
keeps
like,
talking. He won't
This is
shut
like,
up.
look
Shut
here.
up.
We trying to be nice.
Hey man.
Nah, Disney's supposed to be nice. They
They said
said
he's,
they
like, sexually
released
harassing his
it.
coworkers.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
released it through Hollywood Reporter because like Disney was trying to be chill.
Yeah.
Yo,
so-
Disney was trying to be hold on. Disney was trying to be chill about it.
Yeah.
And kind of like handling on the low. And Bo DeMaio kept trying to like defend himself in the worst ways possible.
On Twitter.
Which also too, the creator of The Witcher came out and said, "No, you're lying. And here are the receipts things you was doing on our set that you actually let go." And then Disney came out with a statement through Hollywood Reporter saying, "Here are some of the things that like they didn't say everything he did."
Egregious
But he ain't
sexual
say
misconduct.
sexual misconduct, and he ain't said shit since.
Egregious.
And they said that he also he fostered a very toxic work
I
environment.
mean
too,
that
right?
it depends on like you. Some people are not nice, right?
Yeah.
But the thing that they're saying and what I was
I'm
getting
about
at
to
is
look
like
this up right now.
the thing I was getting at is the fact
You
that
rock
it's like,
stars,
yo,
let's go right
what you're willing to do in public shows like it has to be probably like 10 times worse behind closed doors.
For sure.
So like Bo DeMaio is constantly posting like half naked pictures of himself up, just period.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and he does have an OnlyFans and stuff as well too.
They
So I
said
thought it
it's
was just
PG-13.
Everybody got an OnlyFans.
Yeah, they
That's
said
not
the
the problem.
the only
Yeah,
So
it
the
wasn't
problem-
13.
Yeah,
It definitely
so-
was not the OnlyFans. It was the way he was tripping
No,
behind
so
scenes.
what they were saying, the findings was it was like he was sending photos like that, but more explicit to the people working on X-Men 97 for them to use as inspiration.
Right.
and whatnot.
And I can see how in his mind he don't see it a problem
as an issue.
But like if I tell you stop sending me yourself as a reference,
As inspiration for which character?
All I'm saying
I
is
mean,
that
that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked Mike,
Wasn't
have you ever
wasn't
seen
nobody
his
giving it
Instagram?
wasn't. Let's be clear. Come on now, the cartoons are animated, and the tights and the muscles and the. I don't even really recall seeing
Bodemayo is a pretty buff dude.
he
print or
he's above. He's
But
above
we
guy.
do we need to see what?
I don't need
That's
you as
the
a
problem,
reference.
and
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
problem. It's like I'm not saying that it's true. We don't know that it is true. However, I would not feel like I don't feel like it's not a stretch of what he already presents of himself.
the whole thing was that
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
off
So-
the casting
Maybe that's a
crew
God
has
complex.
anything nice to say about him. Like everybody who's worked with him has been very, very, very quiet.
There
And
was
it's very-
one
and
dude.
it's
They already got renewed.
There was one co-writer
Yeah, he wrote it.
did give him credit for what he contributed writing wise,
and
that's
that was
it.
it. And that's it. Like there's a whole reason
He killed
that,
it. I mean, like the
that
man
Disney
killed it.
has not invited him back for anything
I
because
about-
nobody feels comfortable around him.
Yeah.
And that
I
that
didn't get
spans
invited
back
to
to
the Emmys.
and that was spans back to the stuff on The Witcher. Like it's very clear that there is a line
He keeps
of
crossing
this
it.
like misconduct that's followed him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it can't
habitual
just because
line
you're
stepper.
queer. You know what I mean? Like that, it can't just be that the reason that people are. Because I think he's like taking it. Well, they just not comfortable with me because I'm queer. Blah blah blah.
It's like,
It's
nah.
well, I mean, there's other things too. You know what I mean? Like that could be a factor to it, but that can't be the only excuse.
But that's the thing, it's not because there are other queer writers and and
That
people on the
don't-
production
people
staff,
have
and they
negative
never
opinions.
had a problem.
So-
Like that was why the person who created The Witcher came out and said that it's like no, it's not because you're queer, it's not because you're gay, it's because it's you.
Send the news to everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna say
inappropriate. We know
I'll
that's
send you some of the links and stuff because like Twitter
I'll
went
send you the
crazy.
Yeah,
It's a lot of stuff.
it's a lot.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when they said what it was, that's what I was like, yeah, that sounds. I can believe he did that. Only
know
because
what?
of how he
Guys,
presents himself already.
It says above is X-Men fan art I posted on Instagram for Gay Pride in June. On
Now that in particular, right? If you already in trouble for sending people nude pictures of yourself or sending pictures of yourself
He did put a
egregiously,
crazy one up there.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, this came out after he was already fired. You know what I'm saying? So they told you two things. They said stop talking about the show, and two, don't put up, at least don't put something up that's gonna like trigger somebody. So let's say you had somebody that was working on the staff and they had got pictures of you half naked or whatever while you was trying. Let's say that he's like use this picture of me as Cyclops or whatever, and me half naked, right? And then that triggers somebody, and that's why you're fired now. And so for you to go back and then post up that picture of you as Cyclops half naked, that seems like a bit of a cross the line, especially if somebody was triggered by that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can understand, and like if I was that person that received that photo, like a bunch of pictures from you saying that like, and I was the dude that was uncomfortable, and then you posted up on your Twitter, it does seem like you're making fun of me. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
I can
he's a
see how that
habitual
goes.
line
It's
stepper.
very
Like,
hard
he was-
going against the machine, though. Like when you are going against a machine like that, you are not going to come out on top.
No.
Let alone a machine like Disney.
Twitter is not the place
helping you.
for that. Do
I
it,
mean,
you know what
he's
I'm
not
saying?
helping himself.
Yeah,
Start a
Let's say-
Patreon.
It's one thing when you're wrong. It's one thing when the machine's wrong. But when you wrong and you trying to like hide behind your identity and lying about it, nah, like lost all
It's
respect.
not okay, bro. You know
Not
what I'm saying?
okay.
At the end of the day, it's not okay.
So
So
is any of this stuff AI?
no.
I
don't do
think
that.
Bodemail-
Don't
what
do
I see
that.
is Bodemail, I don't
Just
think he's the
now.
type of person that is gonna have an AI version of himself. I think
Nah,
he's so
don't, yeah,
ill.
like, bro.
Like
be
I
out
work
here,
hard for
like-
this chess.
Yeah, like I follow him on
Yeah.
Twitter. Like I follow him
so
on
here's
Twitter, and like he is very much like yo body out there. And like even with some of his X-Men comments, it just kind of leaves you like
There you
So
go.
Let me throw this out here. I will occasionally think, could he be that bad? What's his name? And I was like, he's a nigga named Bo. I've known
He was,
one
he
other
was
Bo.
adopted by white folks.
Also,
That's- yeah.
he's tall, buff, probably sent a picture of his dick to somebody today.
I'm
I,
Who
look, man. I saw the writer for X-Men 97. I was like, yo, let's look up the Twitter. And I was like, don't need to follow him. Okay,
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
None of
it's
this.
it's all good, bro. Don't do your thing.
it's definitely like giving like the white gays who hang out in the Hamptons, like he don't hang out with other black gays.
Oh, hi guys.
Like,
Oh,
kind of, yeah.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
guys.
Is
That token gay black boy that you have in the white space.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
that he's experienced probably worse. You know what I'm saying? In the white crowd, and he's probably thinking, well, it wasn't weird what somebody did to me, so why is it weird now?
That's
What-
sad
to
sense
think
of
that people carry that-
bleeding on other people.
Yeah,
That's sad.
you
Yeah.
carry that behavior around.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Also,
Yeah,
when white
it's
people
really
treat
wild.
Black kids just get tried.
And it's so disappointing because he actually did give
because you gonna fuck that kid up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the fact that he was able to like write such a really good story, but also too, like once you go back and look at his Storm story, which actually was not that good, and he never actually was that powerful. I kind of had some red flags. So it's
I mean, from that what was that? From that Magneto and the draws. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they
on the St. Peter's cross.
so
Thing swinging. It's like whoa. I remember that. You didn't see that in
I
X-Men
screenshot
97
it.
when they put
I'm about to
Magneto
type
on
in
the
X-Men
on the X.
97 Magneto. I
yeah,
guarantee
Magneto
it
was
look
looking
like-
extra.
yeah.
I mean,
They-
but like to be fair though, Magneto has
I
always
see
looked.
this.
Like to be fair though, Magneto in the classic comics has always looked spicy.
Yes,
So-
that was comic
Like
accurate
that's comic
Magneto.
spicy Magneto.
So I'm not a comic head, so y'all gonna have to break. I
Oh,
found out.
Go
I
ahead,
didn't know.
scroll up.
I wasn't aware of the
Yeah, there you
relationship
go.
between Rogue
Bang.
and
Me either.
Second row.
yeah until I saw the discussion happening on
Yeah,
X.
I remember.
Yeah.
I barely remembered it.
I
didn't know that was a thing.
I had a comment.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's still a thing.
I should have.
Yeah.
You are going to be my Yoda of all things referencing comics.
yeah.
Oh, New York City.
Okay.
but-
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
When it-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
With
So
shiny
that
drugs,
was
you
that.
can see
This
little
was
marks.
given homoeroticism.
Now,
it's
okay.
given
Yeah.
very much BDSM.
Now think about that as if Bo sent that picture to you as an animator.
For reference.
As a reference. Because I
Like,
mean,
even when they
Magneto
have-
do got a body similar to
I'm,
Bo.
I'm
Bo,
screaming.
Yeah, Bo.
You know what I mean?
Open your
And my
email
dude's
Yo,
like,
what
you
if-
need to,
What if he has
you
that
need
giant
some
X?
references.
I'm
What?
screaming.
He might have the giant
Now
X.
he,
on
now he got a now
X
he in
at
a
the
sex
crib.
dungeon.
He got
And
a
he,
St. Peter's
not a
cross.
sex
Ew.
dungeon.
The sex dungeon.
It was a scheme set up by Todd.
And that's why. But then when you think about what Bo is saying, he's like, "See, I've been having to fight this the whole time. Now, I was telling you, just take the photos. These are references. Why is this weird?
Because it's weird.
Bo, you want us to put draws on Magneto, right? Why you don't got draws on this picture?
Now he got
It's
a-
still a Disney cartoon.
It's
Oh.
It's given
They
Andrew
won't
Christian.
let me do what I want to do."
Oh my god.
It's still a TV cartoon.
It's given
Oh.
Andrew Christian.
Also, these are like seasoned artists. I'm pretty sure they can find their
Find their own
own
references.
references.
Nah, man, I got references from the players.
It's
Like,
it's
they got their own
ma-
I got you some
Yeah,
references.
Google.
literally, you could just grab a toy.
Nah,
You can literally just
Grab a
Google.
toy.
Bo got you, baby.
Oh gosh.
I got you.
Like, don't go to AndrewChristian.com.
I like you,
Somebody's gonna.
and I want you to draw this right.
It's not. It's for the gays.
What's
Hey.
the show? What other shows are
I
in
mean, hey, do you
Andrew
think-
Christian.
You know, go for it. You know,
So hopefully season 2
you may not need
will
to send
still
us
not
pictures
be-
anymore, Bo. I'm good. I think I can find my own references, bruh.
Yeah. So hopefully
But this is
season 2
definition.
will be solid even without his
Damn,
contributions.
what was season 3?
Yeah.
I mean, no, they've already said they're not going to use all his stuff from season 2.
Yeah, they're already switching stuff around.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Bo?
When you said that's Andrew Christian.
That's Andrew Christian. Focus.
It's just the draws
The
Draws.
or the lack
and-
thereof.
Yeah.
Got the
And then
draws
speaking
out.
of men in underwear, Night 17, night 18 of the G1 Wrestling Climax in Japan has ended. My winner, Zack Sabre Jr. beats Yoda Tsuji.
Hey.
So shout out to one of the greatest technical wrestlers who also beat Daniel Bryan. He is your G1 client. Yeah. So I think the next big.
He is the whitest looking man.
Oh yeah,
I've
he's
ever
super
seen.
white looking.
He's super white, and he's anti-capitalism.
My life, like,
I'm not.
He's great. Yo, man, he sees the means of production, and he means that shit. So shout out to him. Yes, Zack is a beast dogmas.
Absolutely.
He's one of the greatest wrestlers in professional wrestling.
He's like a blind Ryan Reynolds.
Wow.
His face is way too angry.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Zack Sabre Jr. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's ripped too. So, thick ass accent.
Crikey.
The shrimp on the body. That's one of them. I don't remember which.
But those are my
Great.
shout outs. There's a lot more wrestling. I think we have All In at the end of
Next week?
August. Or next week. So Swerve Strickland, our champion, versus
Predictions.
Daniel Bryan. Oh, Swerve winning.
You think Swerve got it?
Yeah, Swerve got it.
Winning after how long?
No, he winning.
I'm gonna go for Brian.
You think so?
I think they have to.
They ain't got to do nothing.
They don't have to. They don't have to.
Because Daniel Bryan, I don't see him carrying that title long enough, especially with the way he just been injured crazy. And plus, it's still Swerve Hangman is the final goal by the end of the year for that title. So I don't see him. I don't see Swerve losing.
All I know is Brian has lost to a lot of people in AEW, and it would be a fitting send off seeing Brian put over 2 black men in his time. So
I mean, he could put over Swerve by just taking that big L.
I mean, yeah, he could.
He should, and he will.
What? Ashley? What?
Out here showing them digital.
Nothing. Shut up.
Was there like a random thing?
Not digital legs.
Out here
Not
showing off them DLs.
Digital legs.
Digital legs.
Wow. And that is my blurred out.
Thank
Oh,
you.
God damn it. I did it again. Shut up.
She did it again.
It's one of the commands on my board.
Oh, you commanded it all right.
Command legs.
Commanding them DLs.
Command legs.
Every time I hit that button when I type.
DLs.
Shut up.
Baby.
Can you have one more thing to add to your
Oh no! I haven't got a chance to watch Alien yet, so I'll have.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
did.
yeah,
And
Ashley
you saw
went
The
to
Crow.
A lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, she saw The Crow too, didn't she?
I saw what is the promo for the new Crow?
Yeah, I got an early screening for it. No.
Looks like
The
ass.
first one, I was a kid. It looked kind of scary.
Yes,
It was a little
because it is
It was a little
scary. That's the point.
He did squeeze the heroin out of a woman's arm.
Listen, I can give y'all.
You ready, Ashley? Go ahead.
By the way,
Wait,
before,
Hold on.
is your friend still outside?
I have no idea where he went.
Did he text you?
No,
Oh well, maybe he went for a walk.
I don't know.
Stole the
I mean,
I will
dog and
figure it
everything.
out after I leave here.
He
But
alright.
I'm a big boy. I can get home. It's only a bus ride away.
Right.
I'm from the west side, and we not that far.
I just want to throw out to anybody who might be on BlurdDotRadio, these doors lock. And they're pretty soundproof.
Yeah, they're soundproof, so you gotta let somebody know.
Forgot somebody was outside.
Yeah.
So tell your friend I apologize.
He did not text me and let me know anything. Maybe I should be a good friend. Let me excuse myself and call and see if he okay.
Well, you can text.
I'm like,
Another one.
just like,
I thought you sent some
Yeah, well,
text.
yeah. Oh well.
I did, but he didn't respond.
Is this on over here?
The bag is still.
That's mine.
That's your. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. Well, aside from in-house issues, Ash. Hold on, wait.
Tell us something good.
What you got?
Tell us something good.
Alright, so it has been a movie-filled week this week. I have seen Deadpool the Wolverine a third time
Go on.
because Naked Ash hadn't seen it yet.
Bucket naked. There, I did it. I wasn't.
In the news.
Drops.
I was gonna see it a fourth time this weekend, but trying to coordinate anything with my. Well, my brother hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But trying to coordinate with my family, like a lot of them were here this weekend, and just trying to get these niggas out the house is annoying. And I already had gotten home by this point. And they was like, well, we're watching Case Closed now. I'm like, well, next time then.
I mean, that's valid.
Yeah, I mean,
How many episodes?
I got enough points at this point that I can go see Deadpool again on Tuesday for essentially free, so. But that's how much I like that movie.
Wow.
I have yet to get
that
it.
much.
I haven't gotten tired of it yet.
I like how you typed in how many episodes and then One Piece came up automatically.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
But yeah, like seeing it with others is also like an experience in itself. So like Ashley had a great time.
Of course.
She jumped up at the cameos, which was hilarious. But
Amazing cameos.
yeah, so she enjoyed it, except for the fact that we had like 3 kids in our theater. Mind you, this was block 37 at 10 o'clock. And there were 3 kids under the age of 8 in my theater. Anyway, the following day, me and my baby brother saw an early premiere screening of The Crow 2024.
What'd you think?
It did not make me a new fan.
I mean,
Both me
Go
and
see
my
the
brother-
original.
Well, that's the thing. So me and my brother went into this trying to see it with unbiased eyes. I'd only seen the one trailer. I'm aware of like the production story behind The Crow, but I've never actually sat down and watched.
When you say the
Crow all the way
production,
through.
you mean just the Brandon Lee died?
Yeah, like Brandon Lee and Set Being Cursed, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The Crow is actually Naked Ash's like favorite movie. She has like all the DVDs. So
really?
Goddamn right, Naked Ass. Goddamn right.
Fan?
Isn't
What
it
you
only
said?
2 movies, right? It's only 2.
3.
3.
Edward
But you ain't gotta
Furlong
watch
was
3
one.
of them. Just watch the
yeah,
first.
so like Naked Ash, she's read the comics. She has all the DVDs. So I'll go.
She's
over
got
her.
taste, class.
I mean, she's definitely a child of the '80s, and her family was big into movies and stuff like that. So I'll go over her place at some point. But like me trying to explain the 2024 reboot had her mad because she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, yeah. It already looked completely different. It
Look trash. I mean,
I believe what I said on the show is it gave me school shooter vibes because there
little
was a
bit.
kid in
Yeah,
a trench coat
so-
with a bad haircut just getting
I'm
shot
screaming.
over and over again.
So
Yo, it's just Machine Gun Kelly.
He didn't
It's
do
Bill
it.
Skarsgård.
I believe in giving
here's
reboots
the
a
thing.
chance.
Here's the thing.
you don't have to.
Visually, it looks fine. It's competently shot. It has some really cool compositions. At least in like the opening credit shot.
Can I
was
ask, were there
interesting.
any like cool new visual effects things that this movie brought to the table?
No new. The CGI, in fact, in times felt a bit dated. Yeah, again, my favorite visual part was the opening credits. He's like coming up through the blood kind of thing. That was really cool how they did that.
It's already out?
No, I saw an
it
early
was a
screening.
every screening.
It's not already out?
It comes out.
No,
the
it's an
23rd.
early screening. Comes out later this month.
It comes out Friday.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
I need
visually,
to be your
it's
best friend.
competently shot. Visually, it's competently shot. Soundtrack is decent,
You
but
gotta have the
story
soundtrack for the Crow.
story lost me. Now, and also, I need to watch the original Crow because while I say that this soundtrack is decent, I feel like the original is probably better. Like just in terms
that-
of
that
what kind
90s
of
time.
music.
Grunge music.
Nice, good grunge. Classic
Yeah.
grunge.
Yeah, this is more.
They had violins and shit for no reason.
What would you describe this genre? It's not grunge. I can say that. The music they used here was not grunge.
Like EDM, some type shit.
I'd say it would lean closer to EDM, honestly.
Drum and bass.
No, not even that. But anyway,
Simbo, I'm screaming.
I wasn't. They didn't have me rooting for anyone. Like, I did not feel connected to any of the characters, didn't really understand the powers, didn't understand the bad guy, motivations, the love story was shit to me. No sense of time either. Like, I don't know how long these two were together. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. And at the end, it felt like some like multiverse type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
And Orny Hudson.
So
Negative 5 points.
in that movie.
Damn shame, really.
So I cannot recommend this movie. I said, I think I put this in a post. I said if I wanted to see an immortal be eviscerated with better sexual tension, I would watch Deadpool and Wolverine again.
Or just go see the original Crow.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't
I
have
don't know
a
if you can
context
tell.
for how badly in the original Crow
I feel like
he
it's
was
not.
getting stabbed up and shot.
A lot.
And that was in the original Crow, the way that they showed it on the trailer for this reboot, I don't think he was going through shit like that. He wasn't getting like automatic weapons shot at him while he was just walking up the center of the steps. He was kind of Batman-ish. And like he snuck up on people.
No, he was not sneaking up on nobody.
Not all of
in this
it. I
movie.
mean, it was a little bit of both.
Right?
It was a little bit of both. Like some of it he was sneaking around, but also too he was just taking bullets.
Yeah,
He was
in
taking
this
bullets and
movie,
I
knives.
remember he got
Guns.
shot in the hand.
this movie he has no stealth. There's no stealth. It's just brute
School
force.
It's just some regular guy that can
He's
get shot.
just a regular guy letting
Skarsgård,
himself be
right?
stabbed up. And it was like, yeah, it was, the pacing wasn't good. And again, the romance was so whack. There was one line. The minute she said this line, we're probably maybe 20 minutes into the movie. The minute she says this line, I already knew there was going to be some bullshit. She said if you ever find it hard to love me, love me harder.
Isn't that a Ariana Grande song?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it was some bullshit.
What's the FKA? What's the FKA Twigs in that?
Yeah, she's the love interest.
All right, that made me hate that movie even more.
Wow,
I
FKA
literally
Twigs.
had no idea
Rough-
what it
rough
came
choice.
from.
Goodness gracious.
I had no idea that this
I
was a
thought
comic
Twigs would
book
be in a better
series.
movie.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, if anything, it does have me wanting to go back and watch the original because if nothing else, you can take any kind of screenshot from the original and you can get the vibe from it. Like it gives a very grungy, dark, late
Also, it's very
80s,
metal.
90s kind of vibe. And the new one just feels too glossy, too clean, too aesthetic. Like someone's gonna put this on their Halloween Pinterest board or something.
I'm screaming.
I hope not.
It's just like
You think we'll be
he
seeing
was
some
too
of that-
pretty.
some of that character this year for Halloween?
Oh, for sure.
Nah.
No, they already looked at that. Like that's just an Machine Gun Kelly with some fucking black paint on their eyes.
It's gonna be.
I'm screaming.
It's gonna be.
Machine Gun Kelly is crazy.
It's gonna be the pretty
how
boy.
he look.
It's gonna be Bill Skarsgård, Crow, and Deadpool.
I hate it.
It's gonna be Deadpool all over the goddamn place. Whole family
Deadpool,
as
Wolverine.
Deadpool. Not even a whole lot of Wolverines, just Deadpool.
It's 2012.
But anyway, yeah, I can't necessarily recommend The Crow 2024 to people who are fans of the original Crow.
What do you
Or
give out
the-
of 10?
Huh?
Out of 10.
I don't remember the original being good.
I'm going to
It was.
give it.
Enjoyed it.
It was good.
I'm
Good.
giving it. Like I'm floating between like a 2 and a 5, just for technicality, because like you could put it on mute and have it in the background, and it would be an aesthetic.
Right?
But in terms of paying attention to it, no. But I do want people who are familiar with the original to watch it, so I can actually get their
I
opinion.
guess.
I watched
But
it.
do not go to the theaters.
Oh no,
Like,
that's a bootleg for sure.
Like if you were gonna see it, I'm thankful I got to see it as an early premiere. They also gave me a snack credit, so I got a regular popcorn and drink for free.
I know that's right.
They paid
So-
you to watch the movie.
I only spent $5 that day, so that was a good day. I had to
Well,
spend a lot
Ashley,
of
you
money.
need to become my best friend because I love free.
Listen, I'm always looking for movie premieres and sending it to the guys, but
Movie premieres and coupons.
Yep. There was a
Follow me on Instagram, please.
there was an Alien premiere that I wasn't able to get tickets for, but I did see that Friday night
I heard good
with
things.
my cousins and my brother. That one was good. I'm not going to see it a second time.
So is this the requel or is this
No,
the
I
so
think it's just a different
this
story.
is a in-between.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this takes
Alien
place.
and Aliens.
This takes place 20 years after Alien.
Okay, because they just had an Alien on Hulu just like a couple of years ago with the Indian.
Oh, that wasn't
No,
that.
that's
That
Prey.
was,
That's
That's Predator. That's Predator. Not the same people.
Well, didn't they have a movie together? Come on,
Alien
that's not like they
Alien
was in
versus
one of them or
Predator.
something.
Yeah.
Come out going
Yeah.
crazy. Come on,
Alien
y'all.
versus Predator.
It's a lot of like Freddy versus Jason, Michael Kruger, and Candyman, and
Say Michael Kruger is crazy.
Listen now.
Crazy.
The Candyman, Babadook, and
Nah,
nothing
stop.
and everything.
The
and all.
Avengers of
I
horror.
just don't know. God damn it. Okay.
The
So many
Avengers of
things.
horror would be crazy.
So many horror movies to
I
keep
will
up
say
with.
the
Calvin
Aliens
Kruger.
universe
Calvin
takes
Kruger.
place in the Blade Runner universe, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's canon. Kenny, you can help me with this. Are the Alien vs Predator, is that canon?
They are now, but there's one that isn't. I think whichever the newest Predator one is not. The one that had Keegan Peele in it is not canon.
That wasn't
Okay.
a good movie.
It was not a good movie either. Also.
But yeah, there was a Predator, an alien skull on the Predator ship. So
Yes.
all these things take place in the same universe, just like really far apart.
And
Just
the-
like Walmart buying out
Wayland
Tani.
What are you about to say, Steve?
but I think there's like in Blade Runner, there's like a similar clock or something in the background as there is in the Alien movies or something like
Wayland made.
that. Oh, Wayland,
the
right?
ship? No, maybe not the ship. Wayland is written somewhere
Yeah, Wayland is written somewhere.
because Predator takes place in the 90s and the 2000s. Blade Runner takes place maybe 100 years later, and then Alien takes place like way later.
Way
Right,
later,
yeah.
yeah. Where the androids are basically like running their own things, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blade was really good. Like Wesley
Ooh,
Snipes did
Blade.
his
No,
work.
Blade
Blade
Runner.
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 Different movie. But Blade was.
Blade is a great movie.
See, y'all, listen, I'm trying to keep up now.
Well, we'll help you.
I am not with the
We'll
comments.
reach back and pull you back.
So what is Blade Runner? So Blade Runner is not Blade.
It's
not
Blade
the-
when he is Blade doing the track
Don't
meet.
listen to
No, don't listen to Elgin. Listen to Elgin.
Just Blade
No,
Runner.
listen to
Runner is a
Elgin.
story about
I hate you
artificial
real bad.
people being
That's
used
hilarious.
as slaves.
I hate you
That's all.
real bad.
But anyway, Alien Romulus, basically Alien again.
That's all I need.
Um,
That's what I was looking for.
it was fine. There was a lot of people who were like mad, or not mad. They didn't like some of the like callbacks to the Alien franchise, both like Aliens. There was one
a
line
bit.
towards the end that I was like, yeah, that didn't hit like I think you wanted it to
As
hit.
long as they don't refer to Prometheus as Covenant, we good.
Oh no, they
Oh,
do.
that was horrible.
Covenant.
Yeah,
I didn't
They-
like it.
they
until
refer-
I watched it again.
Okay, but listen,
months ago.
as someone who has not seen Prometheus or Covenant,
Not necessary.
Yeah, you don't
I
have to do that to
think
yourself.
they
I like both of them.
they referred to it in a
It was
way.
horrible.
Sorry.
They
Well,
referred to it in a way that if you are familiar with those movies and the lore that they were trying to like create in the world building,
yeah.
is referenced here. Like they don't straight up say
The
Prometheus.
builders, essentially. Talk about
They
the
don't
builders.
reference anything by name outside of like there's this black goo that becomes
That's the
a
builders
plot
stuff.
point.
That's
They don't
what
call it. They
Prometheus.
call it something specific. But if you're not familiar with builders and space jockey and all that, you wouldn't really catch on to this is from Prometheus and Covenant. But if you know, yeah, it's like.
And I do know.
Yeah, so I think they hearkened to that well enough because again, this is an in-between and Prometheus and Covenant are precursors to even Alien. So it plays into again the world building that they're trying to set up for the Alien universe in a way that was, not beating you over the head. The facehugger scene is probably the most disgusting thing I have ever seen.
Nice.
I hate it. If you've seen the trailer, it is. I gag every time. Like I've seen the original Alien. The face hugger scene wasn't that visceral back then. It's like, the face hugger's gonna get it off.
Yeah, show you what he was doing.
Now he's getting all up in them guts.
All up in them guts.
And then like
in your
Talking
chest.
about the little thing.
The thing that runs across the floor.
And so, and then on top of that, they've been hyping up like, oh my god, the chest burster scene. The original chest burster scene is still undefeated.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
It is
so
still
good.
undefeated
I just want
because
to point out that is a spoiler.
no, it's
Chest burster?
literally in the promotion.
Research.
They've been saying like the chest burster scene is the actors were just so caught off guard, blah blah.
Oh yeah, because none of them knew it was gonna happen.
But I mean, but that was in the first one too. But they were trying to hearken it to the audience as being like, you've never seen anything like this before, and no, literally,
Every movie.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Hard
Like,
to do new stuff right now.
they didn't really do anything new with it. This time it comes out of a woman. Okay, big
I'm
deal.
screaming.
Again, the first movie, the way it was just set up too. Like, he just enjoying breakfast, and even his crew don't know what the fuck's going on. And then all of a
You've
sudden,
seen Alien, right?
out his chest, it's on the woman's face, and the thing goes scurried off into the ship.
You've seen Alien, right?
That was a spoiler.
You've seen Alien, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. The alien, that first alien scene is what I was describing. Like, how you didn't know what was going to happen, and then it happens, and the crew is even like, what the fuck was that? You as an audience members even like, what the fuck was that? You're not going to get that same feeling in this version. It's still fucked up, but the facehugger scene was more fucked up than like seeing something burst out somebody's chest, in my opinion. Also, I don't like how they talk to the black guy.
I'm screaming.
That means I'm not gonna like it.
Because like the black
that's how
guy,
they
if
treat the black guy.
you've seen the trailer, you already know there's something up with the black guy. Like he's clearly not human. He's doing some. He be having some weird tics. What are you putting your fingers up for? What is that?
Because that's 3 spoilers.
It's
Oh,
not
that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Because that's not in the trailer.
It is in the trailer.
You don't
It's
have to
not
say
in
the
the-
whole
it's not
thing
in the
for me to
commercial
put it
trailer.
together. That's
Yeah, it's not in the commercial trailer.
Okay,
That's been
well,
through.
I've seen the trailers that they put in theaters. The one in there are scenes in the trailers in the theaters where there's something up with the black dude. I'm not saying what exactly, but even still, I ain't like how they would talk to the black dude.
But there's also a reason for that,
Huh?
which is a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
It's totally a spoiler.
It's
If
not
you've
a
seen the
spoiler.
first Alien, it's a spoiler.
If you've seen the first 3,
3 aliens, actually.
I already know what it
Because,
is.
yeah,
Because you
because
just told me
the way
that.
they treat everybody, specifically who you're talking about, that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
No, not anything that I feel like it's not in a way that takes away from your experience of the movie.
3.
It's not. It's really not.
It is.
It's not.
It is. I'm not
Like I
gonna
said,
say.
as far as I'm
what I
concerned,
got, since
a
I don't wanna spoil it for
spoiler,
anybody
a
else.
spoiler takes away from your enjoyment of the movie. Knowing or having an inkling as to what's up with the black dude is not going to take away from how they actually utilize him in the movie.
It does take away from my surprise at knowing.
It's not a surprise if you've seen the fucking trailer.
It's
I did
bad
watch
ass.
it.
Just because
I
you've
didn't
seen
know
that
it.
trailer,
Wait, the trailer.
they haven't
Showed
shown
me
the
this
trailer
trailer.
that you're talking about. That's not everywhere.
New Alien?
No, even in the ones that we previewed on the show,
We could move on.
Yo, look here, you're not gonna tell me what the fuck to do with my blurred out time.
Oh, excuse me.
Y'all over here always telling me I'm spoiling. Y'all sit here straight up revealing
Kenny
cameos.
shit out of one movie. You came back like
I didn't reveal anything. What are you talking about?
Kenny, you be the main one.
Kenny only did it once.
Shut up, all of you.
I do keep
Shut
track.
up.
I'm the host.
All of you.
Mike keeps track.
All
I
of
keep
you.
score.
All of you.
Go on ahead.
I ain't done nothing.
Yeah, Steve is fine.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Ashley,
I give it. I'll give
Mm.
7.5 out of 8. I think this
Okay.
is something that you could see in theaters, and I feel like you wasted your time. Do not go to AMC North Michigan to see it because their exit lights are bright as fuck and shine on the damn screen.
that's great.
So half the screen was like overblown. And it's a dark movie. So sometimes you can't make out what's happening because of the glare from the exit lights. So
Not that it's super bright.
They
yeah,
really want you to know how to get out of there.
right. Like you're looking like, did someone not turn the hallway light off? What is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
I
feel
feel
it.
like
That
when you
sucks.
wake up in the middle of the night, you gotta go to the bathroom and it's so bright, things guiding your way out.
Yeah, so if you see it, I do recommend seeing it on like a large screen, completely dark theater room. Also, I've been trying to find the fucking popcorn container.
You said Scalpers got them, right?
Yes,
Scalpers
because
got 'em.
they released them
weird.
a week before the movie came out,
I'm
and
about to try to buy it.
Regal
People lied about that. So did you hear about that, Ash?
What?
So people were lied to about it coming out a week earlier. They were told it coming out a week late. So if you knew you can get it a week earlier, you could. But that was only people who like knew people who worked at theater. So yeah,
What did these ones look like? Were they?
I put them in the chat. So
They were face
they're-
huggers.
Ash, could
they
you share your screen with one of them?
hold on, I had to bring it back up. But basically, it's a Wayland Yutani
Bruh.
face hugger container,
Yeah.
and there's like a mini face hugger that's like escaped out of it. There's like a little crack on it, and it has like green LED lights.
it looked really cool.
It's really cool. I'm not even a big Alien fan, and I was like, yo,
You can
I
get it
need
for
this as
$70.
just a container.
70?
Yeah, that's on the resale market.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like $35.
Yeah.
Can somebody put it up on the screen so I can see?
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
I can send you the link I'm looking at.
They're so cool. I wanted to get one for Kenny just so they can put all their weed stash in it.
Basically, great.
My corn bucket. full.
Yo.
I cannot wait to smoke weed again. I'm so close.
Hold on, I found the
I put it in the
IGN
private
notes.
chat again. It's a Google
Where's
search.
my screen?
I just
Where's
smoked the
my
last of
screen?
that Kenny bud.
I've got.
You like that, right?
Yeah, it was alright.
I smoked all that pretty fast.
I had some other bud on top of it, so it was like, like it was just filling out the jar.
Oh, that's so
Well, you know, because I haven't smoked, I have a lot of it left. So if you want some more, I got you.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so I've been trying to find the canister. Can't find it. And for some reason, I can't even bring
Look
it
at
up
all
on
that.
damn-
That's legal.
Crazy.
Look at all that legal plant matter.
And it is legal. We're not just saying that. Like,
Let's
we-
Now you show
That's
me.
one strain.
Okay, this is the eBay post. Hold on.
That's crazy. You just all that weed surrounding you, can't smoke a drop.
Nigga, 3 months.
It's like a Greek myth.
Crazy.
It's like a cautionary tale. All the weed,
All the weed.
no life.
There it is.
Nigga can't touch it.
My doobie ass tray. Oh, there it is. You were.
Oh.
All my discounts.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, buddy.
That's how I'm always trying to save money.
Yo, record
Oh, yeah, that's
also
dope.
tempted me. It had like
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, that's the one I would want. Yeah.
This bullshit is what's that like?
Click on it because I think they show the
AMC.
bottom and on the inside too. The tail wraps all the way around.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't want
Because they also have they had a Ghostbuster one that
Yeah,
that glowed as well. It was beautiful. Like Regal and AMC been like going crazy with
They're like, y'all niggas gonna give us money
in
some
the
sort of
theater.
way. You know? Like,
real shit. Real shit.
Get back in here.
Come
the
on,
Regal,
y'all.
The Regal one though is pretty cool. I have seen the ceramic mug
Fact.
at one of the bars, but yeah. Okay, now my computer's just
That looks cute. That is cute.
There's one
That's
with
so
the alien head too.
Yeah,
That's the expensive one.
Regal
That's the alien
and
That's the $150 one.
Yeah.
Regal
The
and
retail price.
I want to say AMC.
Oh yeah.
I think Regal and AMC have a version of the alien head itself. But
It, doesn't,
only
it actually
Regal has
doesn't
the
look like a
canister.
good popcorn container.
Not at all.
Yeah, from what everybody has said.
It's so phallic.
Yeah. Well,
From what everyone has said about
everything he makes.
the canister one, it holds a lot.
Eat out of this.
So I say the worst one is the one from Dune. Like
Yeah,
that
where
one
you
super
scratch your
valid.
hand on that bitch.
Yeah.
So you peel the hair back and you put your popcorn in it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you gotta like refill it every.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it holds a lot of money.
No, it doesn't.
No.
That's
how they get you.
I'm fat. I don't want to keep doing it.
The canister
Popcorn,
one
easy.
holds about a large popcorn.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The glow in the dark one hold.
Yeah.
The glow in the dark one hold a large popcorn because
Yeah.
it's pretty.
And you can turn the lights on and off.
That's
That would be
crazy.
so fun to have.
Yeah,
that'd be
I
It
want
looks
that.
like a little lantern.
Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah.
I would give
got
it to
bought up
like my
for
little
refill.
cousin or something.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't some late stage capitalism shit. It all got bought up.
Yeah, like there was someone said they came
there
in
a
and took
demand
like
for this?
everything. They dropped like $5,000 on their entire stock.
That's crazy. That's just
Yeah.
greedy. That's so annoying.
It's super
It
greedy.
is.
Like, dude, like
Capitalism in
if you like it, just buy one, maybe two.
You got to buy it from everybody.
Yeah, now you gotta buy like everybody else's
Party's
shit, so
over.
these kids can
So-and-so
enjoy
bought all
like
the
having a
drinks in the
toy.
club.
Like, it's so whack.
They resell. I hate when people get a hold of things and they resell them.
Like right away is crazy, you know.
That's $200.
It's the sneaker market everywhere.
I know.
Yeah, because we're looking at
Them
we only got two Regals in Chicago.
Where can you get this? You can't even get
Western.
You
But
can't.
they-
The other
Yeah,
thing
you gotta
too
go to
was
Burbs for the rest.
they went on sale Friday.
Oh, there's some for
Sold out immediately. Like I checked the website at like 10 a.m. It was already sold out.
That's strange.
eBay says 1,333 people have viewed this in the last 24 hours. So it's selling like crazy. People are buying these things for $200 plus. So
Absolutely.
you paying about almost $240 for this bucket.
For
Yeah,
a bucket.
yeah.
For popcorn.
It's kind of like the Stanley Cups.
popcorn.
At first, let me tell you. Okay, y'all. I'm so gay. So my cousin,
How gay is she?
my cousin Kamaya was telling me, she's like, Camila, her sister, Camila was telling me Kamaya went to Target at 5 o'clock in the morning, got the Stanley Cup. I'm like, the Stanley Cup, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
Black
the
Hawk.
Stanley
I said,
Cups,
what the
those are
Blackhawks
weird.
doing it? I thought you weren't allowed to touch
Yo,
it.
Until
same.
just now,
I
thought
thought
you
you
were
weren't
Same.
allowed.
allowed.
Yeah.
I thought you weren't allowed to touch it. Why are you?
So
Why would you want to
I
touch a
felt the
trophy at
same
5
way.
o'clock in the morning? Like,
Exactly.
she's like, no, baby, cousin.
And it be
The
the
Stanley Cup
Karens
is a
playing
brand.
in Target.
And they were fighting. So she showed me
Fighting.
the Twitter of them fighting. They were knocking each other upside the head over the cup.
Yo,
Yeah,
And so over pink and red.
Pink
I
and
said,
red.
pink
Let's
and
go to
red.
Yeti.
crazy. Let's get a
Yeah.
Yeti.
Yeah.
I was confused too.
And go to Dollar Tree.
When I
Yeah,
heard
exactly.
when I heard folks talking about that damn Stanley Cup,
I thought it was
I was
a store.
thinking they had like mugs in the shape of the
Stanley Cup. Like,
I was like, oh, that's cute. No,
Is that
And in
cute?
fact, it is not.
Come on.
it don't look like a Stanley Cup.
guys, my cousin Kamaya bought like 10 of them, and she
What?
sold
Kahari, no.
them. I swear for crackers and Jesus. Kamaya, I went over their house, and Kamaya had like 4 of them in the corner, sitting up like a mantle. And she has stickers on them of the prices that she's gonna sell them. And she said somebody bought one for $250.
Yeah, listen, white folks will buy that shit up.
I don't get it. I have like
It's a
I have a Yeti. It's just a Yeti.
I
It
had
keeps
bought a-
things. It
I
keeps
bought a
cold things
canteen,
cold, Mike.
But they say it's like apparently
Can't get that anywhere else. That's
apparently it doesn't do a greater job than anything else that's on the market.
Oh no, I know.
So,
Yeah,
like,
they sold at Target.
I got me.
It's on Target.
I'm gonna show you how crazy people
Listen,
are.
the
So I,
simulation's falling apart.
I swear to God. So I had bought a Contigo during the pandemic, Beyonce had the same Contigo
Of course.
that they found the Contigo that Beyonce had, and I got it for $11 at Walmart. I went on Amazon to see the price, just to see $50.
Yeah.
On resellers, it sold for like $400.
Off of
It's
them
just the
alone.
Contigo is a straw. It's 24 ounces with a clear straw.
Yeah, Contigo's
And
a
y'all
sweet
going
sell.
crazy.
Keep that straw clean.
Crazy.
You need to straw.
Yeah, there's blood on that straw.
Who
Influencer
invented
culture
that
is
brush?
insane.
The little baby brush. They must be trillionaires by now.
The little bitty ones.
And the little, I want to be an inventor, man. I need to think hard in the corner somewhere and create something that, like the total strudel.
I mean, you don't even gotta create nothing new. Apparently, you can
Right.
just
All
make
you
a
gotta do is just
Yeah.
get the right person to be seen with it.
an inventor. Like,
Get Taylor Swift to like it.
Right.
okay, shout out to Tay Tay, our America's favorite victim. She's still capitalizing off of that.
I don't even get it.
I love Tay Tay though.
But before we get too far off topic, Ashley, I believe we're on you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm still on the hunt for them canisters. I'm hoping the hype dies down at some point.
That's
It
the
will.
other thing.
Try
Yeah.
StockX, you might find it.
I don't want to buy it off of StockX. I want to
waiting
buy
for
it at
it.
its retail price at a Regal that people have forgotten about.
Yeah, get the bourbon
You
back.
better go to Kent,
Well,
Mississippi or something.
My brother is going to check out what they got out in Indiana, so
Then I ain't invested that.
hopefully that's a better chance because you got to drive everywhere in Indiana. But yeah, that's about it.
That thing is pretty. It might be worth the drive because that looks. I will give that to a child. It does. It looks pretty.
It is pretty. I would
It's
want
cool.
one for that.
Like in terms of like franchise tie-in shit,
Merch.
that's cool.
Gotta sell
Merch
merch.
out there.
For $35 just for that thing.
But it lights up and it's reusable.
Steve.
Oh hell yeah! Here we go. For whatever reason, my girlfriend made me watch Twisters.
Oh.
Ooh,
You know,
how was
I'm
it?
slightly
In theaters?
interested in bootlegging it. I'll bootleg it.
I kind of
Oh,
want
we
to see that in
bootlegged the fuck
theater.
out of it. No, I didn't go to the theater, but she's like,
There's a fire tornado. Is that like the last boss?
yeah. By that time, I had already checked out.
I'm screaming.
There was I don't recall there being a flying cow in this one. That was really. That was really.
5 stars.
I might have walked out of the room while that was
0 out
happening.
of 10.
But like, I mean, the funniest part of the movie, like, they're storm chasing as like, you know, like young college students. They got their, so she invented a thing that could help neutralize tornadoes, like.
So this is a sci-fi channel movie.
So is it
it's
not-
completely a sci-fi.
Ashley's like,
So does it relate to the Dorothy from the first one?
No, but they do use similar like delivery method.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, all right. So in the first, I'm gonna spoil it because the movie's ass.
Please.
Fucking like her whole crew die in the first scene, and it's just so funny watching people fly into the tornadoes. I never thought.
you are crazy.
Dude,
Yo, just like Nope. That's how Nope was. That was great.
yeah, right. I'm like, oh.
Just getting snatched
Just
in
getting-
there.
Dude, the black buddy was like holding on to her. He's like, I got you. And then the next thing you know, he just flies.
The black dude's last word should have been, I should have stayed in school.
Why did I come to Oklahoma?
Why the fuck are you in Oklahoma, my nigga?
Hey man, leave my brother alone, bro.
I'm screaming.
Who actually lives in Arnett, Oklahoma. He's the only black family there. I love my brother.
That's wild. But the food is good though.
Yo, best steak ever.
I bet that's where the cow came from.
That's what cow it is.
You leave the cow out of this.
Yeah, they cow. But Twisters. And if you're asking me to rate this movie, I think I downloaded one of those apps so I could keep track of the movies that I watched. So I don't like. But I think I rated like a 2.5 stars out of 5.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it's,
See what
pretty,
I
it's
mean.
like pretty much a waste of time to
I feel
watch
like
it.
a lot of these movies.
It was a
that
waste
come
of
out
time
these
to
days
make.
are-
The first movie wasn't good.
Hold up now. Hold up
I
now.
liked it.
I like Twister.
It was a
Hold
good
on
popcorn
now.
movie. It was
It's a
good.
good
Like,
movie.
It was a good popcorn movie.
And there were cows getting sucked up.
Listen, Philip Seymour Hoffman stole the show.
Yeah.
Ooh, it got
Come
a
on now.
6.8 according to IMDb.
A 6.8.
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
Let me see what Rotten Tomatoes has to say.
6.8 is pretty high for how bad that movie is. There's nothing like.
Whoa, hey.
No, not the original, but
Okay.
this one.
See,
The original at least is original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like.
Who the hell was like, yo, we need to remake Twisters?
Yo, guys, Twister.
You know what we need?
What was that?
Well,
Two
you know what they do is they get one of those they get a dartboard and they just get all the IPs that they already own and they just like fling a dart at it and they're like, all right, we're doing Twisters today. You know, I wanted to do another King Kong, but you know, fuck it.
You didn't have like 8. Let's do something.
Yeah.
This is why I enjoy horror films, because they be doing their best to do a little original.
A little original. That's why I think that's why I like them too. And my girl doesn't always want to watch a horror.
Go see Longlist, Steve. See
I'm
Longlist.
gonna go see Longlegs. Yeah.
75%.
Drop
70
that Reddit list in my inbox right now because I'm on something right now and I think it's a little. I need to watch some of these.
I need to do it from that computer. Remind me after the show, and I'll do it immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
so
Twisters.
It was that
Oh.
bad?
I just don't like movies like that. I don't think
91% audience score.
91%.
Is it because they like Will and Howell? Is that what it is?
This guy that everybody keeps talking about. That
I
I've
Yeah.
never
know.
seen
Who
in
is that
anything.
person? I never.
Oh,
heard
he's everywhere. He's got a real
Who?
good agent. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's
Wait, is it because he's the white dude? Oh, he's good in the movie.
That's nice.
The shorty that's the love interest or whatever that's supposed to be like the star is like underwhelming.
Yeah, she's forgettable. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know what she is.
you could have replaced her with, you could have paid somebody a little bit more.
So was
Guys-
this a reboot or is this a
No,
requel?
Sequel.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
a good question,
it's a
actually.
sequel because there's multiple tornadoes. That's why it's called Twisters.
Did they mention climate change? I assume
Oh yeah,
that
no,
that's why
they handled
did it.
they did. I think the story was actually interesting. They were talking about climate change and gentrification, and they were like,
Wait, it was like white people getting gentrified?
no, not so much poor people's houses getting destroyed and them getting priced out of their homes.
Yeah,
They will come and
gentrification
buy their
does happen in
property.
white areas.
Yeah, they will come and buy up their property and they get
Yeah.
priced out of their own area. So yeah.
And they just got some Twisters and shit.
So the Twisters, basically, I don't.
The Twister working for corporations.
The Twisters are the corporations are trying to figure out, like trying to predict tornadoes better, so they're ready to buy up the property when the Twister comes and
Oh,
destroys
damn.
all that shit.
I thought you were about to say they made a Twister like on some Jurassic
Oh
Park.
yeah, I know. Yeah, so I thought he was about to go with it.
Waylon Yutani of Twisters.
Yeah, Waylon Yutani.
And then all the conspiracy theorists would be like, "See, I told you. They trying to tell us. They got weather control."
What was the other thing? When you guys were talking about Batman, Jeff Bezos just is building a $42 million cuckoo clock in a desert somewhere.
What?
No shit, really?
Yeah, so yeah, keep giving
Yeah, we
that
need to
nigga
keep
money.
an eye on that clock. 'cause
Yeah, it is something, bro. That's some Dr. Manhattan ass shit.
Oh yeah.
Which
Build a
I
clock
watched
on
the Watchmen new movie.
The
cartoon?
animated.
Animated
Oh,
the
it's
chapter
out?
1. Yeah.
Was it
yeah.
just
nice.
the movie?
No,
Watch that show
they made
What it look
yeah, it looked yes, more or less, but they're doing more with the characters. They're actually doing what the book does a little bit more.
Just read the book.
Yeah, right.
They get people to just read the book.
That is the thing.
Because there's
Yeah.
also already been a cartoon movie that came out before the movie.
Right, yeah, that
That
was
kind of
yeah,
does the same thing.
right.
I'm begging you.
Just read the book.
Come to Thursday Comics.
Just read
It's in a
books.
small form. It's cheap. It's like $20.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's a reprint.
It's a
But hey.
reprint.
Sorry,
That's my one gripe.
No,
about
I
this
agree.
watch.
I agree. Like it was fun to like watch, but it like it's so far it is better than the movie. You know,
course.
like but like 'cause they're breaking it into I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 chapters or something
Makes
like that.
sense.
Yeah. So it was solid. I give that a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually might check that out.
Yeah.
Well, how was the animation in general?
Oh, the animation was fantastic.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of that weird computer shit.
It is kind of a mix of that, but it's not that like it's not overly computery.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
feels like animation, but they definitely have like elements of 3D animation in
Yo,
there.
shout out to our animators striking right now.
Oh damn, are we on
Oh,
that
yeah,
now?
over AI rates.
Man, I
Yeah,
just got my
they
Lone Star back. Dude, I'm not even playing. The bartender came up to me the other day and was like, "You know, we have Lone Star now again, right?" And I was
Let me
like,
figure out what's going on under that cap.
"That's like, yeah, that's most of my sitting at a bar. What I do is look at that cap." What else did I do? I watched Them. I don't know if you guys have ever watched.
I didn't. Nope, couldn't do it.
It's like,
Oh yeah, I sat through it.
yeah.
About the black people in the,
Yep,
in the
nope.
white
No,
neighborhood?
them. No, okay, I watched that too.
You talking about the new one?
I'm talking about From. That's the other one I bet. From is it's another Lost. They get
'Cause that's what we need.
Is it on Netflix or Hulu?
it's on Prime and I think it might be on like
Oh
AMC.
shit! What?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is
Oh, that's my guy.
Yeah, that's the dude
not
from
dope.
Lost. He from Lost.
Wait,
Let me look
is
it.
it connected to Lost?
Nah, but they so what happens is his family
Also, did that guy pass away?
no.
No.
He alive.
Who passed away?
the
Somebody else
he
from
was
Oz
in
passed away.
he was in Best Man.
they end up in
Oh, I have seen the.
yeah, you get it now? Yeah.
Scroll past it every time.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's like kind of weird. It's another loss. Like, yeah, there's a smog monster or some shit like that. There's definitely a giant spider. There's like people that like eat. There's beings that eat people, but they take the human form and they have to be in at night, and they like go crazy. Like it's weird. One guy accidentally. He wasn't there for his family when it was nighttime, so his daughter opened, like, they'll trick you into opening up the window, and his daughter opened up the window by, like, because the being was, like, in the form of, like, her grandmother or some shit. She opened up the window, and then they just, like, ripped out her guts and her mother's guts. Like, yeah, it was like a little girl with the fucking... Her ribs and guts just exposed on the floor, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Pulled no punches with that.
Yeah, I would say if you want,
Open the door, baby.
right, literally, dude, like that's all that happened. And so they,
Go ahead,
Just-
that bag
and
of
just-
candy that Elton's got. Like, come on, baby, I got some hard candy for you.
Yeah.
What you want? What kind of candy you want, baby? Green apple. Come on, now.
they don't know how to get out of there. You know what I mean? Like there's no way out because
giving-
Out of the house.
out of the little neighborhood there, and they can't get out.
It's giving Wayward Pines vibes.
Wayward Pines. It is like kind of a Wayward Pines, except like everything only happens at night. You know what I mean? During the day they straight.
I gotta watch this.
This is
Y'all
a-
giving me some good shows.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That's what we're
yeah.
here for Amazon. Give us some money. I don't want any of your
A
money.
sponsor.
wanna
Listen,
hear
a
that.
sponsorship. A sponsorship goes a long way. I've learned everything is a partnership, and we need brand deals. We need those things. So,
I'll take
Brand
bevel hair
integration.
trimming.
has anybody seen The Changeling with Keith Chef?
Oh, that one. That's Apple TV shows, right? Yeah, I watched.
It was crazy.
It was a little weird.
Season 2 need to hurry up.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I think it should. It ended. That cliffhanger was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Dude,
That was crazy. That show was. It took me through.
ups and downs.
Yeah, it was like my relationship. That is a
Oh,
clear
with
depiction.
what's his
Like
name?
it's really
Lakeith?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
watched it.
really, really good. It's
I haven't watched
crazy. It's
anything
at
on
first
Apple
you
TV.
think that it's a romance, and then like it starts off as a love story, and then just by the third episode, no, would you say, Steve? By the second episode, it's just like
It kind of like it made me. It's unsettling to watch sometimes.
it really was.
Yeah.
Would you say the third or second? I want to say by episode 3 was
By
crazy.
by episode 3, it is crazy.
It's like you just driving off everything you think you know, you just throw it out the window.
I
and
gotta
just
watch
jump
it
out the
again.
window.
I feel like I stopped watching it because it was just like
It's only
yeah.
what is it, 7 or
watch
8
it 'cause-
episodes?
Yeah, it's like 8 episodes.
And the last episode was like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I was pissed about that.
yeah, good times.
Right on. Steve, does that wrap up your blur?
Yeah, I think that's about all I did. You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ Lokari, have you going yet?
Nope.
Get that shit out.
I rewatched White Chicks. It was funny.
Apparently, him, Marlon Wayans, and DJ Vlad are going at it.
Well, I don't
I
blame
saw
him.
that.
About what?
Why?
Well, because he
interview
gave him
price?
he gave him a fuck you price.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
What?
You know, as
But
in
also
like.
Fuck you, DJ Vlad. Yeah.
So it's like you want me to be
on.
on this show, then you know, here's the
Marlon
price.
Wayans.
It's like
my favorite part
$40,000,
from
whatever,
you is
and
this
I'll be on
movie.
your show.
Mhm.
Vlad was like, you know, I can't believe you would charge that much, blah
Mm-hmm.
blah blah. But I think what's really important when it comes to who Marlon Wayans is like people forget that Marlon
It's
was
good.
there when fucking Biggie and Tupac were in the same room. He's in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He was around. He was
he's
good friends
around
with
for
Tupac.
like Marlon was around for a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like what Vlad's audience wants when it comes to like the
Yeah, because Vlad was gonna ask those questions.
oh yeah, of course, 100%.
Fuck DJ Vlad.
But then he was saying, "Oh man, like you know, he's not like a Cat Williams or anything like that." It was like,
That's an insult.
I was like, Cat Williams ain't no Marlon Wayans. And I think people
Yeah.
need to
That's
put
an
way more respect on not only the
A living
Wayans
legend.
period, but it's
Yeah.
like the Wayans family themselves. Like
the Waynes.
they
period.
have done
For
way
sure.
more than Cat Williams can ever dream of, and that's not a dig at Cat. I mean, it's not a dig at Cat. It's just
They were around
You know,
during that time.
yeah, they
Fuck
they
DJ Vlad.
So
Like
yeah,
it's sounding to me like he was just wanting someone to just spill tea. Like
That's what DJ Vlad is, and that's the problem with DJ
Even
Vlad.
if-
He's just
but
the white
if
man
that's the
trying to
case, you
culture
want some-
in black spaces.
yeah. If you want to spill tea, then Marlon Wayans is 100% the person that you
Oh,
want to
right,
get
right.
that
He
conversation
doesn't give a
from.
fuck what he says.
No, like I mean that would have been
Did you
it,
hear his Omar Epps and Tupac story?
dog. For
Look it up.
yo,
Look it up.
he said,
Omar
my
Epps was
dude-
like,
I don't
Why
want
would
to
you
spoil
tell
it.
people
I don't
that?
want to spoil it, but
Yeah.
there's a whole nother side of Pac that
If I
Marlon
was-
only got a chance to know.
if I was
So-
Omar Epps, I would not.
No, we
Talk
wouldn't be
to
cool no
Marlon.
more. We've been friends. We would not be friends no more.
well, I'm intrigued.
Search
Look
it
it
up. You know, hey, it's a lot of interesting stories between Pac and Marlon has a lot of stories, man.
But why was why Vlad mad? He had to pay
Because he
$40,000.
charged $40,000, and my thing was, all right. So Marlon said,
How much money you make,
40,000.
Vlad?
Yeah,
Right.
he's gonna make the money back, and he said
That's
he's not
that'd be
gonna
so
make the money
viral.
back.
It would go viral, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's an idiot.
but, yeah.
He's an idiot. He's like, I can't make 40,000 back with
Yeah.
Marlon Wayans with the type of questions you asked.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm saying? No, you would have
My
made
thing
a
is why you didn't have to post that.
no.
And
you're
that's
an
what
idiot.
Marlon was mad about. Marlon was like, that was between us. You put this online.
Because that's what Vlad does.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh, so this
culture
wasn't even
culture.
an official interview. It was just
It was how
It was
much
an
he had.
interview.
It was he would have had an interview. That's how much he was gonna charge.
Yeah, it's just Vlad bitching. Like, he's the worst culture vulture, and I hate that black folks still hang on words and interviews that he does with black folk.
Well,
Like,
black
black people
folks
stop
are
letting
hungry,
him
and,
be
and
interviewed.
people aren't. And I would say black folks are hungry, and also we don't honor our own in the ways that we should. You know what I'm saying? And
Amen.
you know,
And so
we're
Vlad
always
comes
looking
along.
for who's next, and we have a real issue with what we decide to give GOAT status and what we don't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's not about being the greatest; it's about actually contributing something that was meaningful at the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. So it's a little sad that you know you have people who end up going to Vlad because they're Ying Yang Twins would have never got an interview like that if it wasn't for fucking Vlad. So
Also, when
Valid.
I heard that the Friday trivia, a lot of that information came from Vlad.
Ah, fuck Vlad.
yeah, I'm hearing a lot of echo.
Yeah.
It's probably
She also yelled "fuck."
oh okay.
Yeah,
He's
they
Kahari.
just- they just-
But yeah, rewatch White Chicks. It was funny as fuck. Again, I saw also one thing I noticed this time rewatching White Chicks is I was actually able to decipher what girl they were supposed to be this time.
What?
Because I don't know, it's like I knew that when you actually look at the girls, like they did do a decent job at trying to rebuild the face of like what each girl was supposed to be. So I was like, okay, I get it. They didn't do horribly bad. Also, I didn't realize just how much weight Marlon and Sean had to lose for that role.
Yeah.
They were mad skinny in that role, man. So
I mean, Marlon's always been pretty.
yeah.
Pretty narrow.
But that's saying a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been skinny, but like to be like, yo, you extra skinny for this one.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I rewatched that and that was pretty. Oh, DJ early DNC set this week. That was interesting.
Any Illuminati stuff going on?
Nah, not this time. It was an art gallery though. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about it. That's 2 art shows today you haven't told me about.
Hey man, you know, well my bad. It was supposed to be on Wednesday. They canceled it, and then last minute asked me to come on what was it, Friday to do the show, and I was like, oh okay, well fine, sure, whatever. It was fun though. They paid me. I mean, oh wait, what was it?
Are you now an alderman?
No,
Is that how that happens?
no, it was a bunch of people from like a bunch of LA artists or some shit that I didn't know. So, but sorry, it's a lot of LA
Because-
influencers with a lot of Chicago artists.
Okay. Oh yeah, you need art. Don't.
Oh, was Chance there?
No, I don't think that advertisers
For the
will.
DNC?
It's gonna be up for a while though. It was like in Fulton Market or whatever.
It's always in Fulton Market.
Yeah. There you go.
Isn't
It
it?
was cool. Other than that,
Did I tell you I started Twisted Metal?
you did.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think so far?
How do you think so far?
Episode 3, pretty good.
See,
Pretty
not
good.
bad.
I wasn't expecting it to go by the story because Twisted Metal's story is crazy.
Yeah,
You can't adapt that.
yeah, man. I think it was pretty good. You know, I enjoyed
I
it
plan to finish it.
very much so.
Also, Anthony Mackie makes a lot of your faces in that particular role.
You
I
know,
kept saying to Nikki, like, hey, who,
He makes
who
a
else
face.
makes that face?
shout outs to Papa Doc. You know what I'm saying?
Like he has a secret
and
to tell you.
AKA Tupac.
Like he has
I'm sorry.
No, he really does. When I was watching, I was like, God damn it,
Don't hear the end of
this
it.
nigga right here. Fucking
You just gotta start dressing like Captain America with the wings, Elgin.
Nah, man, it's like
Halloween costume.
Anthony Mackie or like I think in college I used to get fucking Cameron.
A
yeah,
little
I
bit.
can see that.
Who's the
can
guy
see
that's
it.
saying just can't wait to be king?
Oh, Jason Weaver.
Jason Weaver.
Yeah, that's my nigga right there too. Shout out to Jason Weaver.
Wow, I can kind of see that. I didn't even think of that.
I put it in the group
damn
chat.
it.
Nobody saw it.
Wow.
I didn't know who that was.
It's Jason Weaver. He's a fucking legend. Okay.
What part of you all?
He did something with my
are
cousin,
the
you know what I'm saying?
oldest?
He's saying.
He sang my cousin
Me.
Chingy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
his
yeah,
thing.
he was on the
One-
Sing
one
song.
call
He
away.
also he's the one that's saying I just can't wait to be king.
Yes, he did. And he actually, you know, fun fact, he actually sang most of it in the Jackson 5 story. That was mostly him.
Yeah, that was
Anytime
him,
there was
right?
live
He did
singing,
play
that was
Michael
him.
Jackson.
Yeah, I
I
remember
went to go
that.
see the Michael Jackson play. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, what was that?
It was cool.
Yes.
That was recently this year too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a super limited run. It was like,
Yeah.
What could be? How do you do a Michael Jackson play?
Get a guy that does a real good Michael Jackson.
Was he black?
He was black. He
Good.
wasn't the light skinned one.
bye.
Who played Joe Jackson?
So did they had two?
guy.
They had two Michael Jacksons or three?
In the play,
Yeah,
teenage Michael,
Jack
adult
after the
Michael,
ages.
child Michael.
so three.
Yeah.
And were they all different shades?
The two were similar. The
You
third
got
one was a
light
little
skin
lighter.
friend look like Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah.
Dark skin,
Yeah.
Jackson 5 nostrils.
There it is.
Yeah, you know, we gotta have, you know, yeah. Yeah,
Also,
that's all.
that
I know.
wasn't the gang sign. No.
Oh, and last thing I'm blurring out about is I actually actually paid for a cleaning lady today.
I want to so bad. I'm so.
It was on
over it.
Groupon. I was like, why not? Yeah,
How much was
How
it?
much
I think it was like $50.
Yeah, it'd be cheap, bro.
It was cheap
You
on.
give me $50, I'll clean up your place.
I mean, I could have, for the record.
Okay,
You know.
call me. You got my number.
Sometimes you just can't clean your house like somebody else
I
can clean
mean,
your
I was,
house.
hey, it was
No.
$50. I was like, let's see.
My friend had a
It was
cleaning
alright.
lady. I said, "Ooh, I want to be that rich."
I should have like not cleaned as hard as I did before she came,
Right,
just
yeah.
so I can really see the difference.
Oh shit!
But-
I'm
Speaking of that, I got something in that.
Were you
What?
like, was it like I don't want her to see my place is bad type of thing?
No, I have a friend that was coming over, and I didn't want to like, you know,
Ah.
I was trying to get the cleaning lady before she came. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, a lady friend.
And now it's like, so,
On a
but
scale-
I couldn't have no.
On a scale of like junkie to straight up filthy, like what is your?
I mean,
meter?
I don't
like
get very
drop?
messy. I don't get very
I
messy.
can't imagine. This car is immaculate.
I have
all
so like that. My car is dirty for me.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. Yeah, I know. But
You know
like,
what I'm
it's fine.
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen way.
So I be
worse.
thinking my car is dirty, but I've seen some filthy cars before too.
Yeah.
though. But
I drove one.
My
Yeah.
nigga used to
bad.
keep the fresh and ready boxes on the bottom at the in the passenger seat, so I
Yeah,
get
man.
in. It'd
Can
be like
anyone
5.
tell that you have a cat?
Yes, I helped Elder
Yeah.
move.
I have a cat.
Your cat be hiding when people come over.
No, she does not. She wants to be a part of everything.
Like, hey, what's happening? What y'all doing?
Oh yeah.
Why you in my house?
Yeah,
Okay.
whenever new people come over, it's like, ooh, shit, I'm about to break all the rules.
Yeah.
That's
Like
kind of
a
how it
bad kid.
goes. Yeah, no.
What's
it's
she be
literally-
doing?
I mean, she tries like, okay, so we have boundaries in my crib. So you know what I mean? Like, you can't come in my room. You can't go in any of the guest rooms.
Your
'cause-
cat or your humans?
No, my cat. She can't.
Oh,
She's not
You're
allowed.
human.
She's been like my cat has been habitually kicked out of lots of spaces because she fucked up.
Like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah. Like she can't sleep in my room no more because like it was one time I let her sleep in the room. It was I had just moved into a spot and we had mirrors on the side of the wall and shit, and she's never really seen her reflection before. So I was like, yo, ooh, I was so excited, put her in there.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And then my cat
God.
comes in there and you know, like we was about to go to sleep and she looks over herself and she was like,
Yeah.
and then she started, you know, cats do that like that human talk shit.
Yeah.
If you it's like I was like, get the fuck out, bro.
That's enough.
I don't know what I walked back
No.
into
Now
because
she
I had
with her
questions.
spirit
Elgin, Billy saw her reflection for the first time, and she was never allowed back in Elgin's room.
I was like, no, nigga, you gotta go. Like you ain't doing that shit. Like she still like to this
all of
day,
y'all
like
right
she'll get like, you know, she'll get scared of some shit at the middle of the night and then start doing the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's like nigga, go to bed.
Just because she saw another
Go
cat.
sleep.
She probably saw another cat out
Yeah.
the window.
Cats
See, you're-
cats like
you-
I'm
doing
on
cat
third floor.
shit.
Ain't no other cats.
You
there.
are the first pet owner, let alone cat owner, who has that kind of boundary with
Yeah, I
their
can't do
bedroom.
shit.
No. You gotta set that shit up.
Yeah,
early.
because like all my
I treat
other
my
friends
cat
are
like a dog.
all my other friends are like, oh no, if I kick them out, they're gonna scratch at the door. Well then just gonna have to scratch at the door.
No,
I had
like
a cat.
Letting your cat at the end of the bed while you fucking, that's weird.
yeah, man.
Hey, it is what it is. You know?
Actually, no, I put Troy out.
Yeah, sit
That's
there and
going
just
down.
be like, okay,
Yeah, watching the dog.
no.
No, I put
Licking
Troy
somebody's
out.
toes and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
no, bro.
No,
I've
Troy
heard
gotta go,
dogs
buddy.
definitely
This is
Sounds like
definitely-
Steve likes to have an audience over there.
Hey, man.
Oh my
No,
God.
Well,
Mochi's
folks.
learned to leave. Mochi's learned.
Good.
On that
Okay.
note,
Yeah, no, Troy gotta go. I was like, you gotta go, buddy. Although he
Put a
sees you
cover on
can
top
on
of
down
the
and
cage or
leave.
something. Like, don't-
Get the cat in a cage.
you gotta put a cover on top of the cage so they can't see, because I just be like, they just be
Nah,
staring.
ain't no cages, man. My cat. ain't
Okay,
no
you
cage.
can't cage your cat. No
I
locked
just be like, you
doors.
can't come in this room. Just close the door. This shit. No.
That's wild.
And my cat just like, if anybody comes in, she'll be like, she'll try to go under the bed. Her problem is when she gets under the bed, she don't
wanna
come
leave.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like I have to sit and like, hey, come on out. And then she'll just hiss at you and shit. And then I gotta take my bed apart, you know, to get her from under that motherfucker. And then yeah, so like that's what's happening right now. Like I have a guest room. She keeps trying to go like the little bed. I'm like, yo, I know you like my cat. My cat likes you a little bit, but she only like you because you want to break the rules. She want to go in your, she want to go under your shit because she's not able to go there on normal days. So she don't like you. She wants to own you.
I mean, that might be cats.
That's most cats.
That's what cats do.
That's what the cats do. They don't like you. They want to own you. Like, oh, she rubbing against me. No, nigga, she putting her scent on you. She pissing on you, bro. She, you know.
Yeah,
On that
I've
note.
always believed.
Listen, cats rule. I love my cat.
I love my
So,
cat. I do.
we
too.
got,
Damn nerves.
It is 10:11.
Yeah, I'm
Usually
hungry.
we would take a break, play some music videos, and then watch a trailer. What do y'all want to do?
You can do a shot of Malort.
We can do a shot and then play some music and go home.
Yep.
That's what
Says
we'll do.
the nigga already home.
So, but it's be respectful to the niggas who ain't at home. Be respectful of the niggas who ain't at home.
Yeah, both y'all niggas at home.
Right? Like, you at home too.
You ain't. That's what I'm saying. You ain't finished.
Kahari,
Co-sign. Already home. Cooking dinner.
I'm
But
having.
I was just respectful of the people who are not at home.
You didn't let me finish my
I
whole
can't believe it's 10
sentence.
o'clock on a
Okay.
Sunday. I feel like it's like Friday night over here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, BlurdDotRadio, we bring the Friday.
Ooh, that's a good a bumper sticker.
We bring the Friday.
Yeah.
And we did Friday trivia.
We did Friday trivia.
Friday trivia.
Ew.
Pow. So DJ Lokari's gonna hit you with some hits. DJ Lokari, what hits you gonna hit them with?
All right, word. Well, we got a music video by a homie by the name of B1 Black Swagger.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play
It was
that.
B1 Black Swagger?
Yes.
B1
Oh,
Black
yeah, I see
Swagger.
it right there.
Yes. And then also we got another music video from another really amazing artist by the name, it's Christina Tallin. This was before I realized that Kahari ain't got no music videos yet. So when he get some music video, and there you go. We're gonna get them up and rolling.
It will be very dramatic, I
Yeah,
promise.
You know what I'm saying? Cannot wait.
Looking
But that was 2 videos, and then we're gonna is there a video you wanted us to hit them with, Kahari?
What?
I mean, it's a song that you wanted us to play as well.
You know, do All Right by Victoria Monet. Cause
Well, nah, I'm
One
talking
of
about one of
your
your songs. One of your songs.
Oh. Did I drop the original? Should I premiere that today?
It's up to you. Well, while we play the videos, you can play your song, and then we can. Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
All right, cool. Perfect.
BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Stay tuned for the music. When we come back, we're gonna do shots and shout outs. Stay tuned.
Hell yeah.
You're in.
Oh.
That's dope. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, wait.
Now I gotta catch the groove of the shout outs. I've been just like rambling. I had no idea. No one gave me. What did they do at the other radio shows? Like on professional, they prep you. Like, oh, so this is what you. This is the section that they're talking to you
Partage aujourd'hui, avenir, passer mes mêmes victimes. Bébé c'est anti-stress, mais en gros c'est paradis. Quand pas film pour, et même pas kick pour. Avant blé, avant de n'importe malin qui t'est arrivé. Je rêve chaque jour, chérie, m'd'appeler au cap sourire. If you come for me, wanna know you can be there. If you feeling low, baby, know that I'll be there. Ma belle, je t'ai un pile, cause qu'on est que moi bonne-moi la chance à la garder. Car votre sorte de soin qui s'aime garder. Ma bonne fidélité m'a bien trompé. Et sous ta fond, et rien m'a décroché. Chérie qui t'aime néo, mettez-moi le même. Chérie m'amène au bas, c'est toujours quoi dans les mains. Ok, me faut pas blaguer, jamais pas blaguer. J'ai où mettre quoi là. On connaît qu'un même. Si qu'un poulier. Si qu'un c'est poulier.
We would like to present to you Chicago's very own and your favorite, Christian Jalan and her voices. Get it, girls. Love is mine. Joy is but the world didn't get to me. The world said it's the way. But the world didn't get to me. The world world didn't give to me, the world can't take it away. Everything that I've got was given to me by my Father which art in heaven. Everything that I am is everything that I knew I would be. It's been felt in my heart, touched in my spirit. I've seen all the visions. Been saying no to the fear, standing firm in my faith, and gave it over to fate. It's mine. Love is mine. Joy, joy is mine. What the world needs, the world can is mine. What the world didn't give to me, the world can't hold is mine. What the world didn't give to me, the world can't take it away. No, no. What the world didn't give to me, the world can't take it away. Someone once told me I was undeserving of all of the things that I wanted. Well, look at me standing so tall and so strong, going after all that I want. And I am like a tree that's been planted by the waters. I cannot be moved. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You are liable to attain anything that you put your mind to, but you must also put forth the effort into attaining that thing. For faith without works is truly dead.
Are we muted? Are we unmuted?
Ashley?
I hear you guys now.
Okay, cool. All right,
So
cool.
we were muted? That's weird.
Are we muted?
No,
No, I hear you guys.
we are muted, but not.
You're muted in the computer.
Yeah, the computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We love technology.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I miss when the cars ran on gasoline and they were steel and they had
steel cars.
and they have
Yeah.
corners.
You know what I meant?
Okay, Grandpa.
Uncomfortable seats. They intentionally make cars with uncomfortable seats now.
Dude, it's crazy.
If you were in the 90s, you can go to sleep right on the road.
Dude, I used to go to sleep in my grandpa's Buick all the time.
Yo, Cadillacs were mad comfortable.
Yo,
They don't make them like that.
nobody smoked in that bitch, but it always smelled like Black and Milds.
And there were ashtrays on the door.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
been going for a long. That's been
Yeah.
gone.
Ooh, I
Remember the
that.
electronic seatbelts that would choke you up as soon as you
Oh
shut
yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love to be choked.
Choked and driven.
Have y'all seen that video of the lady cop trying to like show you how to?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
They all work in cars today.
And then the person did it. They reenacted it and slowly like went back.
What was you
Yeah.
trying to show him?
Like
it's
How
somebody
to get out of a chokehold
Oh.
with using your seatbelt.
Oh.
in a car before 2000.
Nope. I'm just going to give him the car.
like,
And this person,
Why are you choking me?
the person tried to do it, and it was just like so funny.
Actually, you know what? It only worked in Deadpool and Wolverine, now that I think about it.
That's funny.
They had a Honda Odyssey. And they
I mean,
pulled
you're
that same
definitely
trick.
the Deadpool and Wolverine expert on this panel now.
I
I just really enjoyed that scene.
So, folks, we are going to do a shot and then do some shout outs so that we're not here until midnight tonight. The shot that we're going to do is
fuck it, bring the old show back.
I'm
stay here
loving
for
the
6
vibe.
hours, smoke weed in the studio, just yell.
I am loving it. I'm
We
having a
appreciate
great time.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I gotta come back if y'all let me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you can't come back.
Ashley doesn't even be here. You don't even go here.
Oh, we don't even go here.
I made the occasional in-person
Occasional is
Showing.
crazy.
for $40,000. You can have me in the studio.
Marlon Wayans prices.
$40,000.
You got to pay me that Marlon Wayans.
40,000. We do the show every
40,000.
day.
You can have me in the studio,
Do you think
or on a Sunday that has a Monday off. So Labor Day.
September.
So you think that Vlad didn't take it because he doesn't have the money, or was it like a principle
It
thing?
was a principal thing,
Yeah.
according to him.
It was an ego thing.
Yeah. Well, principle, ego, not that different.
You could have found a middle ground. Yeah.
You think he would have did it for
DJ
$25,000?
When
Yeah.
people give you their price,
Their price is their price.
It's true.
exactly.
As an artist, I've had people say like, "How much is this? $3,000." What?
Yeah.
You don't want
Yep.
it?
You know.
You don't want it, then you can't afford it.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Know your
Broke,
budget.
nigga.
Don't play with people's money.
There you go. Speaking of, Jepson's Malort has the aroma and full-bodied something of an unusual botanical, maybe flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers everywhere.
Savored.
It smells good.
Wow. That's crazy.
We're gonna
That's
do
a first.
the toast that I got from E40, and then when I'm not above you, I'm not below you. Right here with you.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink. Take a shot. Okay. We got to do that? Okay.
Deep breath. Make sure your water is close to drink.
That was nasty. It was nasty. But
And
it
it
smelled
sticks
really.
around.
I'm so mad at it.
Oh, you
That
got
was so polite.
Part of it. No, yeah.
So
not bad.
demure of you.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
It might be the worst liquor.
It
I mean,
was,
the worst
yeah,
liquor
that,
that you
was.
don't buy
It
from a
smells
gas
really
station.
good. It smells like very floral, kind of cinnamony. a little bit.
It's that
but
unusual botanical.
that taste is just woo, an acquired taste, baby. How much did that cost?
It's not expensive.
$25 a bottle.
Yeah, like it might be
45?
25.
You get
That's the
special
reason
for like
why.
80.
They have the audacity at my bar to
drink Crown.
charge $7 a shot for that. They charge $7 of Malort. They charge $7 a shot.
I mean, it's your bar, I guess.
Yeah, it's
My
stupid.
go-to
for
is
other
Crown. If I can't get Crown, I'm gonna get Jim Beam. So I love me some.
I like Jimmy
whiskey.
B.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
I love some whiskey. Jack.
Yeah, I like a Jimmy B.
Honey Jack is my fave.
At
Honey
one
Jack, you go
point,
crazy.
Jameson.
Jameson is. I just tried Jameson Orange a few months
It's not
back.
bad.
It's not.
It sneaks up on you, baby.
I
Yeah.
got it for
Oh,
free.
yeah.
You gotta use that with a chaser, otherwise you're gonna be fucked.
True.
What y'all light or dark?
I mess with tequila
Malort.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly Malort.
Yeah.
I stopped drinking as much as I used to.
Yeah.
So Malort has a
weed.
low ABV.
Yeah.
Stick around there.
Yeah.
I just like sweet shit.
I
Same
drink
Ash.
water.
Hell yeah, King.
Thank you.
You're champion.
And so you like Martine, like
Actually, I would like a Mai Tai, to be honest.
I feel
I
you.
think I've ever had a Mai Tai.
It's been a minute since I had a Mai Tai. I actually put a
Lemon
Malort
drop.
in a pina colada. It
The
was
Mai
a
Tai are all
Mai
had a nice tea.
you never had a lemon drop, Mike?
Nope. I avoid
It's a lot of calories.
cocktails that taste good because I drink a lot when and this is why I don't drink as much as I used to, because nothing stops me. from
Yeah,
drinking.
nothing. I have a hard time
And then-
stopping myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's me and Steve are from Cleveland. You don't
Yeah.
stop drinking.
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
Y'all drink them like they Pringles.
We've seen so much.
Drink them like it's Pringles Ash.
Really, and
mean,
truly.
what else
Baby,
to do?
you
But
just
drink
can't
them
have
anyway.
one, okay?
Really and truly.
Dude, I
End up drinking like 12 beers in the night,
Dude.
and then wonder why you woke up at noon with a headache.
Bro, you know we not young. We not young. I'm not young.
I don't get hangovers, so that's a real problem.
I get pre-hangovers.
I feel like that's because I
So you could
healed
just-
my liver.
Yeah, right.
My liver's like, hey, I'm doing my job now. Like,
Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
doing this.
I drink to feel the effect of the drunkenness,
Mhm.
and then I cut myself off. I used to drink like a fish
I-
when I was in my 20s.
I think the perfect place I decided for myself is like a couple of rips off a bong or like a joint and like one beer, and that's like really.
Yeah.
And then like maybe an hour or two later have another
It's a
beer.
very smooth.
Yeah.
transition.
Yeah.
Like, it's a happy
That's
enjoyment.
What's
I
fun-
haven't-
I've never been too on before. I've
Yeah.
never been too on because I'm not a smoker.
Well, here's what you shouldn't do if you ever do. Don't drink and then smoke.
Yeah, it doesn't really help.
Because that's when the room flips. You're fine. You're like, oh yeah, I've had like 5 drinks. I'm doing all right. You take one hit, all of a sudden.
That's usually when I leave. Like that means that I stepped outside to smoke with somebody, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't really. I want to see my couch right now, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm screaming. I done edibles. My first time I did an edible, nobody told me that you're not supposed to eat the whole entire thing. See, I'm fat. Y'all meet me in my fat era now. I'm giving Lizzo right now. So,
Did you have like people around?
I got it from my cousin's baby mama. She had gave me infused lemonade with the gummies that was infused.
Sounds horrible.
That
I had
sounds delicious.
It's
had
not a good day.
it was delicious as hell. It is Henny lemonade infused. It was 16 ounces.
wait, oh my God, what?
16 ounces. Good
16
Lord.
ounces. So it was about this big.
Yeah.
Ice
I got you.
cold. I was in the barbershop getting my fresh lining.
Yeah. I was gonna
She
comment on your
delivered it to
line, and
me.
it's good. You got a
Yeah.
good line. You got a good line.
You got a better.
I was about to ask, like, where are you a barber?
Have the top
Cause
line
Yeah.
up in the studio.
Right.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
It's
She's
rare.
real. She's real. It's not the black stuff. It's not the black stuff. I promise you.
Not the Beijing.
Not the Beijing.
Beijing.
Not the Beijing.
Don't offer me no Beijing.
The
It's going
Beijing.
back this side.
I'm screaming.
Spray it down. Just hit me with a little bit. Of
But nobody told me that you wasn't supposed to eat the whole thing. I never will forget my great aunt was taking me PNC. I had just got paid. I was giving her my half of the rent. We passed Austin and Division. I took one bite, took the second bite. By the time we got to North Avenue, we coming back from PNC in Oak Park. By the time we got to Austin and Division, baby, I was on fire. I felt like Captain Marvel took my body from the ground and took a star, took me up to the space and took a star and shoved it down my throat and then it entered my body and I could feel
sounds
every
fucking
part of my
awesome.
being.
That sounds awesome.
I just felt cold. I lost all heat in my body.
I was hot as hell.
I'm cold and I think I have to pee.
Ash, well, baby, you need to eat the right one again, because I was hot.
Yeah,
I was
I was
standing outside
cold.
of Church's Chicken on Austin and Lake for 20 minutes. I called my best friend to come pick me up. I said, best friend,
Help me.
I just had an edible. He said, I'm on my way.
Nah, my friend was one that gave me
That's a good friend.
time to slow down. Like
Yes.
I was standing for what was probably only 2 minutes, but it felt like 30.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then
Yes.
I kept thinking I was peeing on myself, but I
Yes.
wasn't.
It's the warmth of that, because it does something to your body. It's just like my hotness just.
Well, I need to get these edibles. I just like couldn't walk to bed.
Nah.
I was like drooling out the side of my mouth,
But I heard.
holding onto my mantle, trying not to walk into my bed.
But see, Steve, I've heard for some smokers, they say some people who I know who smoke heavy, they be
Yeah.
like, it does nothing for them.
Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. That means
gotta
you smoke too
smoke
much.
a whole-
Yeah, I
They
don't
say
smoke that much
A lot
weed.
of smokers be like, it don't do nothing for me, because they be like, it don't do nothing, but for
Because they keep getting high.
That's me.
If they're already high, there it is.
they got the infused stuff on the south side somewhere.
Yeah, I've
if I'm not
seen-
mistaken,
My aunt told me about a spot.
it's on like what 79th or what is it 71st or where
That
is it?
lemonade
It's-
you had
it's
sound
out
good.
south
Did she make it
somewhere.
herself or she got it from one of those spots?
I think Ashley made it. Ashley made it.
It's influence.
But let me Google that. Ash, you gotta follow me on Insta so I can
I
follow
followed you from both of mine.
Okay, so we gonna connect and we gonna talk because
Just tastes like weed.
you know I'm up north in Uptown. I'm over by
I
Sunnyside.
live in up
So we gonna have to go visit the dispensary.
I went to the.
I'm a lightweight. I'll tell you that right now.
Would you have a nibble? That's what they say. You supposed to take a crumb.
cookies
My
was
fat
so
ass-
good.
My fat ass was like,
I know, but like-
it was so good.
It
You
was.
taste it.
How did you?
I could not. You could barely taste the
But
weed.
then,
Yeah.
My first time I went over my Puerto Rican friend's house that I worked at Old Navy with, they had infused pasta, infused.
Oh, yeah.
Infused.
I can't do infused dinner because I'm.
You can't taste it. You can't. I
It's
swear
just
to God,
oil. They
if
just
it's
use the
so,
oil.
it's so
Yeah.
good, you cannot taste it. They had injected the strawberries. They had chocolate covered strawberries that was infused. They had Rice Krispie treats. They had Fruity Pebbles. They had coolers. Everything was infused, and I was singing in the living room with her 9-year-old child watching Caillou and singing the theme song so loud.
Hey guys, we gotta wrap up.
But yeah, my friends had a festival of strength, is what I would call that.
Oh dear God, y'all
yeah.
did used to do that.
Yeah, it's a festival of
There was a
strength.
time where I feel like I'd be able to hang. Now, no.
No, I couldn't hang.
I'll probably be ready to go to sleep right now.
Yeah.
It's time for shout outs.
Okay.
Or as Kenny calls them.
Shouts and murders.
Hell yeah.
Pow.
Let's get this shit.
I want to give a shout out to my partner Nikki. I want to give a shout out to Tank Top Tony. You know it was his birthday the other day?
I didn't know until today.
Yeah.
He only wears a tank top. His name's
Yeah. He actually only wears a tank top.
But every time he can get away with wearing a tank top, he's gonna.
You'd be shocked the months that he does it.
Yeah.
Tight.
I mean, he's white. You wouldn't be that shit.
Yeah, right.
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Kahari. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I know it took a lot. It took a
I
long
really,
time.
you know what? Divine timing. Everything happens when it's
Yeah,
supposed to, and I'm so
right
happy
on.
to be here. This is a great Sunday. Probably the best, because I'll probably be at home rubbing my feet together, going to sleep.
Don't make it the last time.
I will come when you will call, whenever.
For sure. I'll check the calendar and hit you up for September, I think is what we're scheduling for now.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I want to give a shout out to the BlurdDotRadio crew.
That's
Thank
us.
you all for coming through.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you.
For sure. I want to give a special shout out to Fatima of Fatash, dealing with the loss in the family. Yeah, keep her in your prayers. And with that, I will pass my shout outs to DJ L.O. Kahari.
Shout outs to these wings I'm about to get in like a few minutes.
Yep.
Shout outs to the King Stephanie, the cleaning young lady that came in who wanted to listen to Pop Smoke while she cleaning her crib.
All right.
I know every fucking Pop Smoke song now.
Good.
And,
Yeah.
I don't
not that
think
many.
it's not that many. I heard it. You know, I think I've heard enough of Pop Smoke to last me a lifetime. So shout out to Pop Smoke. You know, sometimes when you ask people like, hey, you know, what can you use to work with, and they tell you, sometimes you just play what you want to hear instead. But yeah, shout outs to Pop Smoke and Stephanie. You know what I mean? And shout outs to Kahari.
Who you want to pass your shout outs?
I'll pass my shout outs to Kine in the bonnet.
Shout out to you all, as usual. Appreciate you. Another solid show. Shout out to First Comics. We're going to have a Symphony and Netta there in 2 weeks. Come through the 28th and then hear some music from the Marvel movies in a comic book store.
Tight.
Played by 4-piece band.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Yeah. 5/6, August 28th. Chicago Symphony and Netta will be there. It's going to be dope. Yeah. Shout out to my partner. Shout out to this new job, hopefully, that I will have by September 3rd. So, yeah.
Shout outs to having money.
Yeah, money. Money is wonderful.
We gonna smoke
Yay.
big blunts after that shit.
Hell,
boy.
goddamn right.
Hey.
That is blood shall be smoked.
Oh.
Big doinks.
Yeah,
Rest in
yeah.
peace to Beat King.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn,
dude.
He was
Damn.
everywhere.
Texas Uncle Luke.
Yeah, man.
Club guy.
Bitch, we outside tonight.
I'm screaming.
Pull me up. 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, now I gotta try to bring the mood back. Thanks, Elgin.
That's my homie, man.
You know what? Shout out to Project Tech because I was listening to that album on my way home from work.
Hell
And
yeah.
that was just a good ass.
Which one? Getty Green.
Getting
Or-
it, yeah.
Yeah, Getty Green's fantastic.
Yeah. So shout out to Project Tech for making music that keeps me going when after a very
All
long
the
day.
Asian
of work.
people that's fighting the style right now. So strange, but I love it.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
it's like a thing.
yeah.
Like all these Asian folks are like rapping like Project Pack. But
I'm
sit in the
screaming.
mickle. I was like, wait, what is happening? Why
am
is this a thing right
hollering.
now? It's great though. I'm not mad at it.
All the
It's
Asian
just
people
funny.
rapping
It's
up.
And
hilarious.
then I'll pass my shout out to Steve.
Yeah, shout out to Project Pat for sure. Yeah, let's give him his flowers now while he's still here.
Goddamn right.
He's been an intricate part of my life. I don't know the preamble or whatever, but I do know the lyrics to Chicken Head.
I know you like my outfit.
You already know the deal. Yeah, come on. Anyway, shouts to Mike, shouts to Elgin, Ashley, Kenny who fucking walked away. What the fuck? Kahari, shouts. And then shouts to shouts to the Beto because I think I'm gonna participate in like a wing.
Come on now.
You know?
A wing.
Yeah, like a wing.
Can I have
I'm
a wing?
screaming.
Yeah. I want something.
How much for just one wing?
Yeah.
Oh, Wayne.
I just need two, really.
Where y'all
two
getting wings from?
in a white people
Down the street.
down the street at the Beatles, the bar up the street.
Feel free to come along.
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, and then with that, I pass my shout out to Ashley.
Yes.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Yeah. Does someone have a birthday this week? No. Oh, my aunt had a birthday.
Hey,
Shout outs to my aunt. Not aging in like 10 years. She is 3 years short of 50 and does not look it, especially compared to her fellow lighter compatriots. So she's aging good, aging well.
She's black, I'm guessing.
oldest
Yeah.
genome on this
Yeah.
genotype.
But happy birthday to her. Shout outs to my family who were able to come out this weekend.
Shout outs to them.
And shout outs to me.
Oh.
I will not. No, I'll be here Sunday. I got a really good flight deal to New York next week, so I will go to Anime NYC for a day and hang out with my friend Shakira the following day. So
Ashley will go everywhere. But
Everywhere but the studio.
listen,
We in the same
Ashley
city.
has been on the
Literally.
plane like 50 times this summer.
seriously,
Oh,
it's like I've been on a trip out of state at least once a month since like May,
Ask how many
but
times you been to the studio.
not at all this year. But like I said, if we are filming Labor Day weekend, I will come into the studio. I should
Do you
be
hear
here.
this?
A
Do you hear
holiday
this?
weekend.
I
You
I
hear
told you.
And I work tomorrow. I wake up at 4 a.m.
Well, I have boundaries, and I know that I need to be home.
She got the finger working and everything.
I need to be home so I can do my Sunday prep, wash all the scrubs, cook a decent meal because it's the best meal I'm gonna have all week.
I ain't gonna get mad at you eating.
What you
Yeah,
eating
so
I do all the same.
the
I do
usual,
all the things.
the salmon, potatoes, and broccoli, and a glass of wine.
That sounds amazing.
But that's literally the most balanced meal I'm gonna have all week. It'll
Mountain
be
Dew and
cheese
Taco Bell.
sandwiches,
That keeps
Mountain
me
Dew, and rice bake. But yeah, so in 2 weeks, you may see this face in the studio if we are recording.
We'll see.
I don't believe that at all.
Is that it?
I put money on it.
How do we ever done Kahari?
Ooh,
Put money on it.
Mike, you bet it down on it?
I bet $1.
That I'll be there.
Yeah.
What about you, Steve?
He gonna like say, let me save my 99 cents.
Yeah, I already got a lot of bets going on FanDuel right now. But
Bad luck if you take on too
but
much.
like there are certain things I won't put money on. And you showing up to the studio, that's if you know I'm gonna put, that's like cheating actually. If you know I'm gonna put money on it.
Or me not coming?
Yeah. So if you know, like you
Wait, when is she trying to come?
Labor Day weekend.
Nah, I'm not gonna be here, so it don't matter.
So we're not doing the show?
I don't know.
Are we not
Where you
doing the
going to
show?
Labor Day?
I don't know. Don't
Oh,
matter.
you about to wall out?
I don't know. It don't matter. It's a weekend I can have.
Not
I don't know.
for the air.
All right, so we not coming? Nobody coming?
I'll be here.
I don't go anywhere for Labor Day.
All right, well, I can be in the studio.
Kenny, you're muted.
Because I know Fatina's probably not going to want to record. She's going to be barbecuing or something.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but yep, that's it. Kenny, did you go? What is
Go,
Pretty Boy?
yeah.
What
Kenny went on.
what about Pretty Boy Troy? What's his shout out?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Kahari, what's your shout out?
Thank you.
I want to shout out to y'all for having me today.
Thank
I
you.
truly have enjoyed this. It has been an experience. I haven't been in this room in like 4 years, which is crazy.
Yeah, Kahari used to be on the show here.
Yeah. Pride of the Shy featuring Mikey Duran and I. So,
Hey.
yeah. Shout out to my team, DJ One Solo,
Come on now.
Chop Suey, Delaney, everyone who came through, my cousins that came through the show, my cousin Jaleesa, Kaylin, Shannon, my friend Amon who was here with his miniature poodle.
The first dog. ever to be
The
on
first
Blurred
dog to ever grace.
Is that the first dog?
First dog.
Okay.
ever.
The first human dog. Or non-human.
Shout out to Javon Landry. Shout out to Imante. Shout out to everyone who came a part of the show. And shout out to my crazy ex-boyfriend, Marcus.
First.
Don't put power to that name.
Call him out.
Nah, don't put power to that name.
Call him out.
No.
Don't call. Don't answer the phone.
We moving on.
That's what my mother does. She's gonna call.
Thank God he doesn't
Don't-
have superpowers, because I will be toast.
That we know of.
Lord.
This is villain art.
Okay.
You've been watching BlurdDotRadio, BLURDDOTRADIO. Join us next week around 7:30 until question marks, because that's what all the good parties schedule themselves for.
Yeah, all the fun ones.
Until then, love, peace, hair grease. Go read a book. I will take you out with this one.
They said another game.